time.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
That's his name, Dr. Klok?
Yeah, I could never remember his damn name.
Well, he's got a claw.
Yeah, that's how you know.
And a doctorate.
And in what? Claw?
Cat petting.
In cat petting, yeah.
He's always petting that puss.
Ooh, that thick, graying puss.
Graying.
Well, you
wrong.
tell me the cat's color was a different color.
I actually don't remember what color the cat was.
He was chubby and dark gray. And instead of, he would do that, I think he would do that thing that fucking Muttley from Wacky Racers would do when he laughed.
Yeah. I can't even do it's like a snicker. There you go.
It's like that.
Yeah, and anytime something fucking ridiculous happened to Muttley's owner, he would always snicker.
Muttley's owner, who I can't remember his fucking name, though.
I don't know. I'm surprised you could remember Wacky Racers. That's
I could never not remember. That was one of the best shows growing up.
Oh, what? You want all of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters to be racing?
Wile E. Coyoteing each other on the track just constantly.
Every episode, racing.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
With
Scooby-Doo?
booby traps.
Scooby-Doo, you racing? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm racing
like
today.
the knockoff one where it's like a gray dog instead. No, that was Scooby-Doo's cousin. There's another one where it's like I don't even know if it's a dog, but it's an animal and they're in a band. But one of them is like literally Shaggy. His shirt's like blue instead.
I was not a Hanna-Barbera guy growing up.
Look, you could really tell that they ran out of ideas like halfway through the runtime of the series.
They ran out of ideas when they were like, well, how about they just race then?
We'll do the Pussycat Dolls. Perfect.
Bring in the Pussycat Dolls and the Scooby Doesn't.
The Scooby Don't.
That's the knockoffs.
Yeah.
The
Scooby Don't is
the Scooby Please Knows.
Well, he's not all there up top mentally.
Scooby Dooby Doo, eating some glue.
Wasn't there a Scooby Dumb and it was just a fucking dog with a head injury?
Yeah, pretty sure there was like a Scooby Do Not Resuscitate. And he's just an old guy, just an old dog. Back in my day.
You keep that shotgun away from me.
Why is he Bane?
Every old man is Bane when I try to do them. Every time.
I'll bite the boy. I was born in the dark.
Ah, the League of Shadows.
Rabies. I was born in the rabies. You were merely adopted by it.
This is all the towel I need. And then it turns into Patrick Stewart, the American Dad, just eventually.
This is all the towel I need. Because he's got a little dick. This is the joke.
You wouldn't know it to talk to that character, though. He swings that dick around all day.
Yeah, I know.
He's just out there banging fat Asians.
Well, to be honest, do you think Patrick Stewart can maintain an erection? Like, he could probably get one, but, like, keeping it around for...
I think probably a lot of his foreplay is just Hamlet. So, like, by the time he goes in, it's like, you're so close already from Hamlet. All he has to do is touch you and you bust. And
all he's got to do is hold up that fucking skull and be like, yeah. Ear poisons.
Fucking be, huh?
To ear poison your uncle who's fucking your mother, or not to ear poison your uncle who's fucking your mother?
It's a tough one.
That is the question of ear poisoning your uncle who is fucking your mother. For your father has passed away. And
what is it with, and it's, Shakespeare, and then also like the Brothers Grimm, and every story from back then has some disgusting angle. Like Romeo and Juliet, like that was statutory rape.
Listen, there was only, they were both kids.
17 is questionable.
Hey, they made a whole law about it, so we're good.
They did do that.
And I gotta tell you, when you gotta make a law about it, you should really start asking yourself questions.
Yeah. Why am I doing a thing that might need a law?
Is this a crime? It sure feels like one. Let's make a law.
That's how they made laws back in the day.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now really feels like I shouldn't do it.
I don't like the way what that man is doing makes me feel.
I would do some punishment here, somewhere.
Because I used to have money and now I have none, and I just have this gaping hole in my torso where a knife was put.
People should stop doing this. We should all just decide that.
Now, if somebody could just write this down. Don't stab.
Don't stab.
Stabbing bad, and we'll start there.
And then, you get that asshole that comes along. Oh, yeah? Don't ever stab? Well, what about these 3 examples of a time where I should stab?
Okay, fine.
And then, yeah.
Only
18
stab.
paragraphs later, it's like only kind of stab. Laws.
Yeah, only stab after you've been stabbed. I
Yeah.
think that's the way we're gonna we'll word it.
Eye for an eye with a knife.
Now, are we gonna go to all murder or just stabbing? Because we only have knives right now, so it's like everybody's just getting stabbed.
Oh,
Nobody's
my
getting
God. But I can't imagine somebody coming up with a better tool to do this than a knife ever.
Yeah,
that can't happen.
There will never be any other murdering device better than
Yeah.
than just a sharp chunk of metal on a handle.
That's right. Yeah, the handle came later because it kept hurting ourselves.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We were just holding on to sharp rocks at that point, and it was
Yeah, it was bad.
just hitting each other with blunt objects and sharp rocks.
You could draw a direct parallel line between the development of human civilization and the need to have a weapon greater for killing human beings.
We really peaked with that A-bomb, huh?
Yeah, that fucking Oppenheimer, let me tell you.
You know, for such a wonderful name, he really did create a great big bomb.
It sounds like a fun car you ride in a Dr. Seuss book.
It sounds like a
Let me
night
get on
out.
my Oppenheimer. You can hear it coming from down the block because it's got 18 horns on it.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
It's like an electric car with a big speaker. And you just hear the from
Oh, here comes
miles
the
away.
Oppenheimer.
Great. Conducting his fucking
Oppenheimer up
orchestra.
and down the road.
Oh yeah, and he's got those coattails too that flutter
Yeah.
in the breeze.
Yeah, that people ride.
Well, thanks
Einstein.
thanks for the intro music, Andrew. That's,
Yeah, thanks, man. You're listening to Grindhouse Movie Club right now.
That was mighty nice of you to do for us.
Andrew, Japanese name that I refuse to pronounce.
That's right.
It's been quite some time since I said that out loud, so we're bringing it back.
That might not even be his username. I'll put a link in the description.
Andrew Weeaboo.
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced.
Weandrew.
I think it starts with an A.
For anime. All right. Yes.
Okay.
We got there.
I'll accept that.
You can go to darkroastcult.com and also grindhousemovie.club.
That's a crazy website, huh?
It is.
Grindhousemovie.club.
Yeah, man.
Remember when it was only .coms?
Only.
There was a wild time where if you wanted to have a website and somebody already thought of it, you're fucked.
Or unless you want to pay some money.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how that economy got created.
Yeah. And then or .ca if you're Canadian. I think you have to be Canadian to get a .ca, which is weird.
Maybe. How many people do you think got rich as fuck domain sitting before it became like frowned upon and halfway illegal?
Oh man, at least a few. I think because
There's got to be a couple millionaires out there that's like, yeah, I had everyporn.com in 1998. I got in on the ground floor.
I bought anal everything. I know there was the dude got McDonald's or something. Isn't that
Yeah.
what the big one was? He just had McDonald's.com.
I think it was that, yeah.
I should have bought McDonald's.com.
Just start picking last names out of a hat.
Yep.
Stevenson.com. You know what? That's a heavy machinery supplier now, so that counts.
And then we just emailed them, hey, you want to make a fucking website? No, you can't.
Yeah.
Stevensons.com's gonna go to a fucking photo of your butthole unless you pay me $5 million by day's end tomorrow.
Is your name Steven? I'm gonna get a picture of your son naked.
You probably don't want that. Probably don't get that photo. Actually, just leave that photo in the ether.
You don't even want it in the ether.
That's
also known as the dark web, which is where those photos are.
And then you got to make yourself forget by huffing ether.
Yes.
When was the last time you huffed a nice rag of ether?
I think whippets are still a thing. I think people are still doing that.
No, is that the same thing? Are we really killing brain cells out here?
Well, one is like a fucking science chemical, and the other is just whipped cream. Ether was like the anesthesia from back in the day, like Freudian era.
I like that.
And then, some of these philosophers are like, I wonder what that feels like.
In just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just give me just a little bit of a full glass of that ether.
Now, what happens if I don't go to sleep? And then it turns out you have a fun afternoon is the answer.
You just fight it until you're hallucinating. I love it. I'm pretty sure you can do that with just sleeping pills, can't you?
You sure can if they're the good ones. We don't get to have the codeine sleeping pills up here. It's a bummer. Or cough medicine. It's all like codeine free. So we can't. We're making lean, but it's like vegan lean.
What's the point of even getting sick?
We're making a virgin lean up here. Yeah, why bother getting sick if you can't do drugs about it?
That's right.
That's the best part of being sick.
I want to go to America and get a lean Garita. I feel like Las Vegas is working on that.
A lean Garita.
You just walk around with like a purple Slurpee all day and just,
yeah,
a little bit of lime in that shit.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing to see at all. If anything, that would be one of the tamer things. Just like, okay, at least there's actual liquid in the cup instead of like shit because I'm in Vegas.
You know when you lose all your money and you just have to take a fat shit in a cup?
Well, I'm hungry, but I just got cleaned out.
All I've got is this big gulp cup.
I'm about to have a big gulp.
Gonna make some big pulp. Push out a big pulp.
Oh my God. I just made a big Bill Coyle.
Oh, Big Bill Doyle.
Wouldn't be a podcast episode without some talk of shitting.
Hey, we got to bring it full circle. Because like the movie we picked this week, oh my God, it honestly scared the shit right out of me. So
You have none left.
No, yeah, I had like three or four of those today.
You're barren.
Yep.
It's like the Thunderdome in there.
It is. There's just a lot of painted men around the walls chanting. As two men
slamming sticks on the floor.
As two men duke it out in my colon.
Yeah, they duke it out. You said that.
Yeah, I did, and I meant it. They duke it out.
And then you do.
Well, what movie did we do this week? What
did
masterpiece of cinema?
A widely regarded horror classic.
Super regarded.
Origin of the slasher genre of horror film.
Special needs, if you will.
1978's Halloween, which,
oh boy,
let me tell you, I get the sense that this podcast may upset a few people.
Buckle up.
Because it is not a good movie.
Boy, oh boy, you're not even...
Hate to be the fucking... The bearer of bad news here. The grisly bearer of bad news.
The Baron of bad news.
Yeah. I own a kingdom of bad news, and right at the dead center in the town square, strung up for the people to see. Halloween, because holy fuck.
I'm really confused at like what about this movie made people go, yeah, another one, please.
The fact...
Let's put this fucker on a boat. Where's Jamie Lee Curtis? Get that bitch on a fucking cruise.
She 20 yet? Get her back over here. It's the fact that it was... Because...
It had to
you know how there's nothing and then there's something, so people are like, fuck yeah, that's something.
It's the only one.
I have no alternative, so this is the greatest. And
there can't be anything better than a man in a mask.
Yeah, a white mechanic. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard of. Just like that, I gave away one of my 2 sentences or less.
Oh, man.
You got 2 sentences or less for Halloween?
I think the only thing scarier than Halloween would have just been actually William Shatner running around breathing heavy.
Like now.
This guy breathes as though he is William Shatner IRL.
Yeah, after having done 2 sit-ups. My other 2 sentences or less is, you'd think these women would know how to handle an abusive adult who stumbles drunkenly around the house at night, because it's 1978, and that's every father.
Yikes.
And also, yeah, Mike Myers fucking really does amble around like Winnie the Pooh, and that's frightening somehow.
Oh my God.
With the exact same energy and urgency as Winnie the Pooh actually has at any given time.
Fucking head stuck in the honey pot.
Yeah, Mike Myers gets his head stuck in a closet door.
He fucking sure does.
So
he sure does.
It's the same.
Oh, God.
Think about knives and my estranged sister.
Let's think, and not put 2 and 2 together. Let's think, and not believe the frantic doctor who's very concerned a murderer is on the loose.
Dude's
after a murderer had been on the loose.
First of all, you know that's news. escaped mental patient is news.
Boy, oh boy.
And then he goes, I have it on good authority, my own,
Mm.
that he's going to be in your small town in about 5 minutes. However long it takes for a station wagon to get there without a gas refill.
Yeah, like, this must be the first escaped mental patient ever.
Ever, dude.
Because,
And-
like, it's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, boo! Somebody who throws their feces.
Oh my god, somebody who needs help opening jars. Whoa!
Can't be left alone with an animal.
Spends a lot of his time eating crayons. Whoa!
A Marine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the joke now.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
that they've been leaning into by posting videos of themselves eating crayons. So, like, yeah, I mean, you're that dumb. I don't understand. It's not really a joke. It's reality. They've made it real.
Whoops.
Good job, guys.
And, you know,
The most intimidating group of military out of the United States are called SEALs.
and the most intimidating
You can get
animal
that
at
word
the
right out.
circus is a fucking seal.
That's also true.
They balance a ball on their nose and they go, oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, you produce a fish and they fucking, oh man, it's
Like-
over for them.
They have no choice but to clap their little fins together.
No.
Little flippers, I guess they are.
You're going to notice that Halloween begins with a picture of a pumpkin with a cleft lip. That's
Yeah.
the first.
Just a list of people in the movie while a jack-o'-lantern is zoomed in on.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the scariest things you could have done in the 70s.
Needs one of those upper lip surgeries to get that shit sorted out, though.
That cleft palate.
Yeah.
I wrote, do you think John Carpenter, when he did the theme to Halloween, was like, hell yeah, this is going to make a bitchin' 99-cent ringtone. They're going to be popping off to this in 2002.
You know what? My mom will tell you, now she's in her 50s, so that might explain some stuff. That 60s now, I think, actually. I don't know. This is the scariest movie that she ever saw when she was younger.
When she was younger, yeah.
Yeah, when she was 17, because she saw it in the theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, because,
This is scary when you're 17 in 1978.
well,
Sure.
yeah, because when you're 17, being home alone is still like a new thing, you know?
Ted Bundy was actively murdering women during the production of this movie.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I looked it up.
Hey, you know, and here we are.
Here we are indeed. I'd rather watch a movie about that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Something about a mental patient strangling a dog. It's not.
not even the only dog he kills in the movie. It's just the only one you get to see.
Does he kill two dogs?
Yeah, when they show up at his fucking house and he's not there, there's just a dog on the floor and it's off screen.
Oh, I thought he said it was a skunk.
Like a skunk did the damage to a dog, which is, I mean, that's a leap.
Was the dog already injured?
Yeah, was the skunk a bear?
Did the skunk have a gun?
Fucking John Carpenter, I believe, anyway,
Yep.
starts this movie with a very Nightmare on Elm Street rhyme that didn't grab about trick-or-treating.
When?
Children chant during the title.
Do they?
Yeah, and they chant like a Halloween-ish fucking nursery rhyme that doesn't hit nearly as well as Freddy Krueger's does.
No.
So
no.
you bet that he was like, yeah, oh, and mine's gonna be even better, and then it fucking wasn't.
I bet in 1984 when Nightmare on Elm Street first came out, or was it 1980?
I don't remember. 1980 was Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and I think Nightmare on Elm Street came out later.
I don't remember.
I believe. I don't know, but you know, John Carpenter had his fucking hands on his hips. He's like, you bastard.
Ah, the Dickens.
Children were my thing.
I had kids in my movie.
The chanting.
I was having 17-year-olds fucking bed long before any of you.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell their parents.
It's actually worse than just 17-year-olds in this movie. There's an offhand comment we're going to get to later that I definitely did not miss.
I'll tell you what. I also didn't miss it because I also caught that because there's what other comments could it possibly be other than the comment?
Yep. No, there is the one.
There's
all
one.
right?
And if you had made that comment now, you'd have nothing. You'd be on the street.
You would.
People would find
Shut
you.
down production immediately.
People would hack your Twitter and
They read that line in the script and they go,
no,
not in my movie.
No, definitely not.
We just crossed that one out with red.
You see here, John, right here where you say this horrible fucking thing.
We don't have that.
Yeah, big red X across that. Why don't we
Matter
change?
of fact, the whole page.
Why don't we change that to something a little better?
Yeah, just you could change one word, just the name of the person you're talking about, and it would have been fine.
I don't think anybody in the audience is gonna put together how fucking awful it is to say this thing.
We'll just have Lynda say totally for the 15th time to distract from what I just wrote.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, yeah.
So
Don't
Mike
worry.
Myers in this fucking movie begins as a peeping Tom on his own sister while she's trying to get laid.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what. Right again.
Mm-hmm.
Look, listen, think.
All three of those.
Are you trying to fuck? maybe know where your little brother is.
Yeah, you've been charged with, and this also means that, okay, his big sister sent him out by himself dressed as a clown in order to go trick-or-treating so that she could stay home and get mad laid.
I don't.
Because he's costumed up.
Oh, he's costumed
He's
up,
dressed right the fuck up, and he's outside.
and he's outside, but his mask is still inside. So like, he came home. Don't fuck on the. It's a public space. You can't fuck there. You can't fuck in the pub. And let me tell you why. Because Michael's there.
Michael sure is there.
And if you think did you think you're fucking in a private spot? No.
No.
The windows are wide open.
There's a child around. All right? And it's like fucking every guy, every sleazy ass teen guy, well, you're going to see in about 10 years anyway. Yeah, get a look at this.
I'm not hurting your sister.
You're going to be doing this to somebody else's sister real soon. Because this is a teen horror film before 1990, so all we do is think about fucking.
Yeah. The boyfriend's like, are we alone? Well, Michael's around somewhere. All right, well, let me just use his little boy costume in our foreplay.
Yeah.
Let me put this clown mask on and try and tongue fuck you through it.
You know how we always wanted to talk about dressing up? Clown. Remember how Gacy died like 2 years ago?
Let me get in that clown pussy.
Actually, no.
The clussy.
Nope. I knew it.
Cleanus.
I
I'm
hate all
gonna
of
put it
that.
in your cleanus.
The cloaca.
The clown aka.
Blech.
Aka clown aka.
Are you a tribesman?
I was thinking.
Sound like a shaman chanting.
No, I was thinking Mars Attacks,
Oh,
which I haven't fucking seen.
been a very long time since I saw that.
I rented it when I was 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The alien bit the guy's finger off, and that was enough.
That was it for you at 6.
Yeah,
Eh?
I said, "Hey, Mom, I'm 6 years old. What the fuck are we doing?"
There's no way you said, "Hey, Mom, I'm 6 years old."
Mom,
You have the self-awareness of an adult at 6.
listen, it's 1996. This is
The year of our Lord.
This is inappropriate. And like we watched, like, I also was the same thing with Scream.
Yeah.
Right? We rented Scream one time. Those guts came out of that mailbox and I was like, "Mom, I'm fucking 7. What are we doing?
Oh,
You
shit.
should know better."
Me walking out of the room to see the tapeworm episode of The X-Files. Mom, I'm 4.
What is wrong with the human body? Is it like that forever?
My voice is this deep.
Yo, Mom, what
Mom.
the fuck is up?
I'm gonna need some coffee for this.
Ah, jeez, Mom. I gotta get a job.
The mines.
Well, anyway, yeah, so fucking, if you wanted to see some teens fucking make out on a couch,
Yeah.
this is it right here.
And then go upstairs, and this is the thing that happens throughout the movie. Banging. Every teen in this movie is a premature ejaculator, and for some reason the chicks have no problem with this. They're just fine. All of the bangs, okay, it takes young Mike Myers from the side of the house walking into the house, and they're already done. He's already putting his shirt back on, pants buttoned. What, did you go up there and touch it? And I heard the door. That's what gets me.
I thought about your mouth.
Just thought about it.
Yeah, oh my, so yeah, they're like, the boyfriend's like, you want to go upstairs? She's like, all right. And so he watches them go upstairs, and then you see the light turn off, which, you know, in the 70s, that just meant fucking.
Yeah, the only other way to know is if the curtains were billowing.
If the boyfriend slams those curtains shut, that means they're doing something they don't want God to see.
Yeah. Or anybody on the street.
Or their little brother.
Also, zero spatial awareness from this boyfriend. Fucking Mike Myers is standing right in a doorway, and the light in the foyer is on, and he just walks past, and he looks back and still doesn't see him. And now that's a very reflective clown suit you have on.
He's also holding the biggest knife.
That's right.
I don't
He
think
knew exactly where the biggest knife was in the kitchen. He made a beeline for that shit.
I haven't seen a knife that big ever. In any reality has it's a sword.
Certainly not shaped that way. Like the big knives like that are meat cleavers. That's a rectangle.
Yeah, they basically were just like, we want picture a knife, make it big. Yeah, that'll work.
3 prototypes later, bigger.
More knifey.
I want this kid to barely be able to hold it.
Speaking of, correct me if I'm wrong, but this whole the whole intro shot, right? It's POV. It's Michael Myers POV.
It is.
Is Michael Myers a fucking adult?
Oh, because the camera is fucking 6 feet off the ground?
Yeah.
And then when he goes to grab for things, they lower it down far enough so that his arm looks a bit natural in position.
Yeah, so when the boy reaches with the wrong arm on the wrong side of the body?
Oh,
you mean
geez.
when that 6-year-old reaches down into the fucking into the knife drawer?
Yeah.
You know how many 6-year-olds reach down into the knife drawer and don't need to climb up to get to it? This 6-year-old's gonna have no problem getting on the basketball team.
The whole
if he doesn't end up murdering his sister while her titties are out, he's going to be a basketball star.
The whole point of having the knife drawer at the top is so that the 6-year-olds can't just reach down into it.
Yeah. Yeah, you really don't want that 6-foot-tall 6-year-old reaching down into
That's
the
why
knife
Mike Myers
drawer.
is so scary. He developed early.
He's a stretched out 6-year-old. Oh, wait, no. He's tall. I meant he's a tall young boy.
Oh no, this stretched out 6-year-old. So he fucking kills his sister, and when I say he kills his sister, what I mean is she sits there for a minute while you hear jostling, and then suddenly there's blood on her.
Yeah,
She doesn't even get up and run away from the knife. Her primary concern is protecting her tits from being stabbed. Not in my tits!
I don't even know if she cares that she's getting stabbed. She's just more or less, Michael, I fucked with the door open. Don't look at my tits. Why are you in here when the door was wide open?
1978, when you would go over to your makeup mirror and brush your hair with your tits still out.
Oh, yeah. I just got filled with cream, and now I'm going to sit here while it leaks out in my underwear and brush my tit hair.
I gotta stay sitting or else it'll make a mess.
I don't even want to go back and check, but like when she comes down the stairs, like when the boyfriend's leaving, is she naked?
She doesn't even come down the stairs. He yells from the stairs.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I don't remember seeing her, but like I feel like I'd remember.
What an asshole booty call. Where did he go? All right, I got mine. Peace.
I got
Thanks
it.
for the nut.
Something weird just came out of the tip of my penis, and it's very sticky. I've got to
my
go.
father about it.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me because this is the 70s.
I have to go home and make a call.
I gotta go to the hospital. My penis is white and sticky.
Holy fuck.
Anyway, so I guess the moral of the story here is know where your kid brother is when you're fucking.
Where are your children? It's 8 p.m.
And now, listen, you can't blame Michael. They took his clown mask upstairs and involved it in the act of love. I'd be pissed off, too.
Yeah, don't wear the clown mask in the... That's not great
the
any
clown...
way you slice it with a large knife.
It already smells like latex, and now it smells like used condom.
Which is worse than latex.
Which is latex and asshole.
Oh.
It's always asshole.
Well, you don't want to get pregnant.
It's always asshole. So yeah, of course she stabbed her in the tits.
Yeah.
And also look away too. Look away while you're stabbing her in the tits.
Yeah, we don't want to show a 6-year-old tits in any environment.
Yeah, we also don't want to know if we're stabbing or not. Just
very confusing.
Just stab and look around the room.
Very confusing to get your first erection at the same time you're stabbing your sister in the tits, probably. Explains a lot. I don't like. Okay, I understand that you wanted to make something cool and cinematic, John, but having the child just stand in the sidewalk and then the two parents stand beside him just staring and saying nothing while you zoom out slowly, have them do something in the shot.
What are you talking about?
Don't have 3 characters do something human beings have never done.
Oh, you mean when he walks outside and they're like, oh, it's our son, let's pull that mask off of him and stand 2 to 3 feet away.
Yeah.
And the mom's like just super casual about how he's holding a huge bloody knife.
Neither of them make mention of the giant bloody knife in his hand.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or his catatonic stare.
Mom even puts her hands in her pockets and she's just like, well, big knife, huh? Big knife clown
Where'd you get
costume.
that, buddy?
Huh. The 70s are wild. Nobody's ever been murdered before.
The 70s are wild.
Nobody's ever been murdered. Well, what is blood?
You know how wild the 70s are? When a nurse and doctor rock up to a mental hospital in a car and they just see the free roam psychos out on the front fucking lawn in the rain for their hour of washdown time.
Oh.
All she says is, oh, they just let him outside now? Huh. That's strange.
This movie sucks so fucking bad.
Strange how they just let them outside with no fence.
This movie's the worst fucking... Oh, it's so bad.
Fuck this movie, dude.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
And, like, you may think at this point in the podcast, right, that we're being nitpicky about silly shit. It gets worse.
Yeah, so, like...
There's way more shit that just happens 'cause.
So... Why? Why are the doctor and the nurse going to the mental hospital at night?
So based
at
on
night?
Based on the dialogue clues, contextually, they're moving him to another facility.
At night?
Yeah, just 2 of them, no security detail. It's the most dangerous man Loomis has ever encountered in his life. Nah, just me and this chick. It'll be fine. Just me, old man, and this chick. We'll be able to subdue the fucking 6'5" psycho that we're gonna move in the not even like an official hospital vehicle. It's just like his car.
Yep. And you know,
I'll put some towels down on the seats because he'll be frothing.
In the 70s, the most dangerous man they could think of had only murdered one person a long time ago.
Yeah, when he was a child.
And like, I know they haven't seen Halloween 2, 3, and 4 yet, but like, come on, at night.
You got lamps to think about later.
At
I'm
night.
pretty sure in Halloween 3 there's a haunted lamp.
Yeah, Season of the Witch.
I mean, that's bad.
I haven't seen it, but I can tell you right now.
It's bad. Did
I've
they play
heard
the
about
song in the intro? Did they play the Season of the Witch song?
Probably, and then it probably goes right into da na 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 na
Yeah.
na na na. Anyway,
5 notes. The scariest 5 notes since the tritone from Black Sabbath. They didn't invent it, but Black Sabbath is all right. Famous for using notes in their songs that were forbidden by the church because they were satanic.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
part of the reason why they're so big.
I thought it was because Ozzy Osbourne.
Later, it's because of Ozzy Osbourne.
It's crazy that Black Sabbath exists with and without Ozzy Osbourne.
That's true.
Because like I was under the impression it was Ozzy Osbourne, and then also there's some guys who play music.
He was just a fucking factory worker. He's a big nothing. It was Tony Iommi who cut his finger off in a lathe, and then he melted a piece of plastic to it, and that was his finger.
Nice.
It was some badass shit back in the day.
He also snorted a line of ants.
Yeah, Ozzy did do that.
I think he snorted a line of piss too.
Either that or he licked it off the fucking pool
Yeah.
deck.
Great film, The
And,
Dirt.
like,
I wish
okay.
we had watched The Dirt.
It was Nikki
honestly.
Sixx's piss too, which means like that's hazmat. That's not even piss anymore. That's just a collection of bacteria.
It's yellow because of disease, not because of dehydration.
That yellow's infection.
So yeah, my point was moving a mental patient at night in a storm.
Yeah.
You're literally
storm, dude.
You might as well just be traveling with the doors open.
Yeah. Through like
you might as well slow down and open the door for him every time you pull up to a stop. Like,
yeah, here you go. You know, you could get out right now if you wanted.
Is here good?
I'm just looking over here.
Do we really need to flip the vehicle? Can you just get out? Yeah, so they roll up at both night and a storm, but also not a storm. Depends on if you're looking at the front window or the side window.
Yeah, or listening to the rain almost drown out the dialogue from how fucking loud it is.
Yeah.
And it's not Foley. Like, they're probably just got a fire hose that they're spraying the car down with.
Definitely. Fire hose, garden.
You know? Garden with your thumb over it.
Yeah. What the fuck did I write? I wrote, yeah, they're like, yeah, so why do they just let them wander around? He's like, nah, yeah, just keep going past the free-range chickens. Just keep going. Just
the free-range chicken heads, dude.
I'm not concerned at all with just the nuts being out of the bag here. Just keep going. And she's like, what about the... Nah.
It's fine.
Let's go to the gate.
They probably had a shit party. You know how they like to play with that.
This is the only way to get him clean enough.
Yeah, we just let him out in the rain. The way I don't have to touch it.
And so he's just like, just keep going. I got to get to that gate for no fucking reason where it's not raining.
Also, the wide open gate, and that nurse doesn't alarm bells. She works in this field, and free range homeless mental patients. It's the same thing, and
sometimes it is.
And wide open busted gate, and no security at the front. So when somebody climbs up on my car, naturally I'll roll the window down.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get a good look at who's up on my car.
I'll be sure to roll the window down and stick my fucking head out like an idiot. Look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Anything climbing up on your car can stay outside.
For real.
Holy shit.
Yeah, whatever's up there, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be the same whether your window's open or not.
And it's going to grab you by the face. Of course that's what happens.
It better happen, for God's sakes. What are you going to a mental hospital to not get grabbed by the face?
Right here I wrote, this bitch deserves head rip.
Yeah,
that's not what happened to her, but I thought, because he like grabs her by the chin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is the 70s. No, she just gets her head shooken.
Yeah, which is bad enough.
Yeah, I don't know if this lady's ever seen anybody be strangled before, but it's a whole lot of just her being held by the throat while she wiggles about.
That's everybody being strangled in this movie.
This is the first time anybody's ever been strangled, so they weren't quite sure how to act.
It's also this movie, I think, is the first time somebody has or anyone's ever seen anybody die.
Well, so you mean it's not just rolling your eyes to the back of your head and slumping down a little bit?
Not even rolling them to the back, crossing them in the front. You know, people exist just with that. It doesn't mean they're dead.
Fucking zombies! Oh! People with their tongues just hanging out all the time. Oh my God, The Walking Dead! Oh no!
You know how you say you can only cross your eyes if you're dead.
Fucking, you walk into like an eye doctor's place. Oh my God!
They're everywhere.
The apocalypse is upon us.
Is this the rapture? I need my lenses adjusted.
Oh my God. Didn't realize a bunch of deadites were also getting their eyes checked. So yeah, she just she gets away from this guy by just getting away from him.
Yeah.
And getting deeper. She, instead of like escaping.
He just wants the car.
Well, yeah. So she should definitely put her head up against the passenger window.
Yeah. Where'd Loomis go?
He's still
because I'm pretty sure he's just checking the booth like 10 feet away from this car.
He sure is,
and he just lets all this happen.
To
this poor woman.
It's silent. It's silently happening.
Silently. Wait, you mean when he uses his whole palm to pancake a window open? Yeah, that's real quiet when they do that.
Yeah, you know how car windows famously
whisper quiet when they shatter,
and just so easy to shatter. Like,
yeah, with your just hand slapping it.
Made out of sugar.
Actually, are.
Nah, I think the doctor is like having some trouble putting his credit card into the machine to get his parking ticket to print. I
didn't know you had to do that while you had to listen really hard while you did that.
He's concentrating.
Yeah.
He's trying to think of how many hours he needs to pay for. How many hours are we gonna need to load this nutcase in the back of this car?
I gotta get home to my shitty wife.
So the judge's whole thing is like, yeah, we gotta get this. First of all, he calls him an it, and the nurse has to be like, don't you mean he? He's like, nah,
don't.
Nah, I've known this guy since he was 6, and he's fucking evil.
He's been an it since he was 6 too.
Yeah, he's the most evil thing ever, as a 6-year-old stabbing a girl in the tits.
Yeah.
And then never doing it ever again. Because I feel like we would have shown that in the movie, or mentioned it at least. Nah, evil is stabbing one person one time.
And then saying nothing.
And then, yeah.
He didn't give me a motive, so he must be insane.
Yeah, he zipped his lips, so that's the fucking devil, first of all.
He exercised his right to remain silent. Only psychos do that. Beat him.
Lock him in a room full of pads and just beat the shit out of him. It's the 70s. Let's put a Phillips head up his nose with a hammer and just jiggle it around until he's complacent.
Until I hear a sucking noise.
Perfect. Anyway,
yeah, he gets in the car and drives away.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike Myers being
Gets right in that car like a fucking monkey man and drives away.
Let's think real hard about this for a second. Okay, he went into a hospital when he was 6 years old. I didn't know they were issuing learner's permits then.
As somebody
At age
who
6.
As somebody who recently got their G1,
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions every time I get behind the wheel. Such as, which one of these pedals gets us there?
Oh,
you
my
know?
word.
Which one of these pedals keeps us from careening into a ditch?
I don't know how you passed that test.
Oh, I didn't have to drive.
That's like the first question is like, which pedal's which? Right on the test.
I think mine was different. Mine was...
I got a different test. My test is about signs.
I was the last one into the first one out, Jay.
Nice. Well, yeah, that means that you have a brain. Congratulations.
So, and I still am like, so, you know.
Buttons?
Which one of these gears gets these windshield wipers going?
That's how you know the car's moving good.
Yeah, I gotta
The windshield wipers.
But no, Michael gets right in there, no problem. Was this a stick shift? Yeah.
Yeah, and then he can drive just perfectly.
And I don't... it's the 70s, Jay. I really don't want to nitpick this, but... When Michael reaches in there to grab her, she just drives into a wall, and then she reverses away from that wall. Mm-hmm. When Michael gets in that car, he just drives.
Yeah, car's fine.
Oh, yeah.
They made him different back then.
They also made walls disappear.
Yeah, they did that.
Because she drives straight into a wall that isn't there.
No, it isn't.
They drive up to a gate, Jay. Jay, they drive up to a gate.
I think it's supposed to be like the Jersey barrier on the side. Like, you know that half wall out of the concrete?
It doesn't matter because they drive straight forward into, like, toward a gate to get into the nut house, Jay.
Listen.
To get into the nut house.
Here's the thing.
He then drives into the fucking nut house.
No, he turns that car around. He just didn't see that part.
Oh, yeah, we missed him do a 3-point turn.
Yeah.
Which
he would also know to do.
Yeah, fucking totally. He drives the same direction they were going, which is toward.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they fucking do. Get ready. That boy's going to take a beating this movie if that upset you that much.
And then, Jay, after the nurse is assaulted and, like, thrown from the vehicle, he walks up and he goes, "Was that fucking Michael?" He's fucking gone.
The nurse is like, "I don't know."
The doctor
there were 50 of them on the lawn. It could have been any one of them.
How could you tell? No, the doctor walks up and he's like, that's it. He's gone. Evil's gone.
Well, great.
How did you fucking know? How did you know that was him?
You couldn't have. Couldn't have. He
A?
wasn't even looking.
B? Why did you let him go? Knowing that was him.
Also,
you have a gun.
Yup.
You have a fucking gun.
6 bullets could have been fired into that car in any location.
You could have fired a gun while he had that lady.
He was on top of the car.
Nah.
Like a zombie from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, what's that, fucking Michael? Yeah, you let me get my parking pass and this is over for you.
Did he look like a Michael, nurse?
Did he look like a fucking Michael? Nah, yeah, he just fucking knows, that's it. There he goes.
He's the only one who knows how to drive in the whole institution, I checked.
Yep, that's fucking...
He's the only one on paper who kept renewing his license, even 30 years later.
Well, shit.
I don't know, man.
And then that's it.
That's how it starts. That's how this movie starts.
But like, there's all these other psychos out on the lawn.
Yeah.
Let's round them up.
Yeah.
Let's round them the fuck up.
No, I'm busy. How many of those committed more than one murder, you know?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, where's...
Since after being a child, since growing up. As
What's the
adults, how
movie?
many of them have committed murders?
What is the movie we're not seeing here where, like, one of those guys gets away and then...
Clown House.
Then it's Clown House. and then it's young boys getting molested.
Great.
Those
Can't escape it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised... What a nice addition would be like Michael's driving away and he just smokes one of them. Like they amble out onto the road and fly over the hood.
Oh, and it's the somersault like through the air, lands just plop, never moves again.
Anybody get the number of that train? It's just like So Laurie needs a backpack.
Sure does.
You tell me, and everybody listening at home, tell me how many times you carried 4 fat textbooks instead of having a backpack on your long walk to school. I'd be leaving them at home or at school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would be staying. They'd be staying in my obviously my school locker.
Yep.
Because fuck that.
I'm not carrying just raw books. I've never seen that. I've seen maybe a book.
If you're wondering, in this film, if Jamie Lee Curtis is a fucking nerd. Oh, trust me, they make no bones about letting. They might as well have just put glasses on her.
Yeah, they should have.
That they stopped short of putting glasses on her.
Now, and so the fact that she's a goddamn bookworm fucking geek, that's one. She's also dressed like she's on her way to church to distribute communion. She's dressed like your aunt with plastic on the couch.
Classic 70s nerd. That's how you know. There was only one costume.
There's 2 options. It's you're a nerd and you have a long dress and leggings, or you're a slut and your jeans are so high-waisted that the crease of your puss is visible.
Those were some different times.
Sure were. And everybody's hair takes 3 hours to do.
And your bottoms were so belled out you could you could see your panties. You could fit from the floor.
You could fit children up those bottoms.
But you wouldn't. You just wouldn't.
Yeah, unless you're Linda's boyfriend.
So let's get this out of the way now. So Jamie Lee Curtis, fucking nerd.
Yeah.
She brings her books to school. All of her friends are like, books? Fucking...
What are you, gay with your books?
They might as well have said, like, oh, man, I don't bring my books anywhere.
They said the 1970s equivalent of... Which is like calls her a square.
Basically, yeah. Oh, man, books? I don't bring my books anywhere. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb, stupid bitch because I just don't... Books? I'm not a fucking nerd like
Later
you,
on, she's like,
bitch.
Boys think I'm too smart.
Yeah, boys don't want to fuck me because I'm a nerd.
Because I'm going to talk to them about trains or something.
Yeah, because they think I don't know how to suck a dick, and I'll tell you what.
I got 3 books about it, so joke's on them.
It's only the nerdiest.
They're the ones that, they actually research.
That's
the
right.
frenulum tip.
That's right. They're the ones that are doing that weird, like, thing where they fucking twist and they on the end of it.
Spit. Let me tell you, if my babysitter, okay, if my babysitter told me, okay, I'm 12, that they were leaving a key unattended underneath the mat of an abandoned house for their realtor dad for a showing, it's Urbex day for me all day. I know where that key is. I'm going in that house. I'm exploring the fuck out of that house.
You wouldn't last very long in that house, considering there's a man right there on the other side of the door watching.
Yeah, that time. Come back a little later, he's just trimming the hedges.
I'm a kid, and you tell me you got to put a key under this mat for your dad who's a realtor. I say, have your fucking dad do it.
Yeah,
it's his goddamn job.
Also, and they try to do this thing where like things are like events that are happening are separated. Here's the thing that everybody at home has to understand. 90% of this movie takes place within 4 blocks.
It really does.
Everything is within walking distance, and it's not a long walk. So, hey, Dad, hop in your fucking car, drive 4 houses down, and dump the key.
Yeah.
Instead of making me, your little errand girl, do it on my way. I'm going to be late for school.
It's a goddamn company car. Write it off.
Perfect.
Write the 5...
He went to put the fucking sign on the lawn.
He sure did.
Fucking signs right on the front lawn, right by where a key should go.
Also, we're leaving the key there for who? People who are coming by to look at the house? Are you in... What kind of fucking realtor is just like, yeah, You let me know.
The answer is every realtor in the 70s. Matter of fact, they sometimes don't even show up. That's why the key's like, okay, well, we're just going to pop in and take a look at the house because everybody in 1978 is trustworthy.
Yeah, it's like selling a car by leaving the key in the ignition and just putting a post on Craigslist being like, just put $50 under my mat.
It's in the parking lot at the airport.
Yeah, but you better bring me that $50.
Yeah, you better leave $50 in the same lot.
Yeah, I mean, leave it to the 70s to have a dad be like, yeah, you just go out of your way on your way to school to go up to the murder house. Just go to the murder house.
Real quick. And, the house that's famous for having a murder happen in it?
Yeah, why don't you just
go to
that...
it's an urban legend in the town about the murder?
Well, yeah, go to that shitty, broken down house with the busted windows that I'm trying to sell. But...
Great point. Also, didn't do anything to make the house look nice for a buyer.
No.
This looks like a great house to do meth in.
Like, I think we can all agree that the broken front window is Michael getting in there.
That's fine. How about the rest of the house?
How about noticing the broken window and be like, hey, Dad.
Someone's in there.
Someone's probably in... Nah, it's the 70s. Nobody jerks off in abandoned houses. No, nobody does crack yet.
Oh, shit.
In the 70s, people see an abandoned house and they go, oh, boy, I don't want to go in there in case somebody's jerking off. Just bad stuff happens in abandoned houses. It doesn't belong to me. I'm not going to go in there.
Yeah, I would hate to find a victim because that's where people bring them in the 70s.
Yeah, nowadays, half the people outside are like, where am I going to jerk off?
This little fucking kid that she's talking to, that she's walking to school with, because she's babysitting him later and they have a conversation about the plans. He's a fucking demanding kid to be babysat. Holy shit.
Sure is.
I want to do a jack-o'-lantern, and I want popcorn, and I want movies, and also I want maybe, just flash your bra a little. I'm 12. That's the kind of thing that I'm probably into because I'm budding.
How about it's Halloween?
Why aren't we trick-or-treating?
Where are your friends?
Great point.
You don't have any.
So that kid calls it a spook house.
Whoa!
Which, because I wrote right here, spook house was just the name of the one black-owned home in the neighborhood before Michael showed up.
Yeah, and they weren't there for much longer after Michael arrived, too, because like only black people have the wherewithal to be like, whoa!
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I'd leave!
I came here to get away from crime.
Somebody getting stabbed? Well, I'd leave.
Might as well just go back home.
I left wherever I came from to get away from all this. This is Haddonfield in Illinois.
Illinois.
The shittiest looking town I've ever fucking seen.
Hey, it's nothing but 2 stores and neighborhood.
And a very, very, very unmaintained cemetery. Almost disrespectfully unmaintained.
Yeah, the cemetery looks like it was the victim of a tornado yesterday.
It looks like nobody's ever been there.
Well, look at the guy who runs it.
Like maybe a tornado went by and sucked the grass a little longer.
The tornado went by and went, ugh. What do I even destroy here?
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh, my work is done.
Oh, whoops! I think I made it a little better. I blew some leaves away.
I now understand. So in Scary Movie, there's a joke. It's I know what you did last Halloween or whatever, and then she looks, and then the fucking ghost face hides behind the tree.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really annoyingly droning school teacher in the background, and I now understand why they did that. It's because the teacher in this scene, when Laurie is hearing about fate, is the exact same tone of voice. It's like monotone, but also like weirdly threatening. Fate, why don't you tell me what this fucking philosopher said about fate? And like, you just have to hear that.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like, in Nightmare on Elm Street.
It is.
When Ben Stein, is it Ben Stein?
I believe so.
Or am I?
Enough.
I think I'm thinking of
It might be
Ferris
Scary Movie.
Bueller.
Oh, Ferris Bueller, whatever.
Well, and he's talking about the fates.
Yeah.
I think it's like Greek mythology or some shit. And then you look. I think she looks out the door and there's just her friend is standing there.
Now, is it just me,
or is that the same fucking scene?
or did Wes Craven do it better?
Wes Craven.
And I don't mean it as in this scene. I mean movie.
Yeah. Yep. Correctamundo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, Jonathan
Carpentier.
I'm willing to look the other way when you put your own film on the television for the characters to watch. The rest of this movie isn't that good, though.
Yeah, you really should have just left the camera on the TV.
Probably should have just put on The Thing. Probably should have just had that.
I'm not going to lie. I probably would have sat through it, too. Like, and the whole movie is a shot of the TV playing The Thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you just hear them eating popcorn in the background. I'm in.
And a kid's like, that's scary. That's it.
Yep. Oh, my. I'm in. That would, honestly.
It would be
how
a
to
more
improve this
entertaining
film?
watch than this.
Fucking put the thing on.
How do we make this movie better? Oh, put on another movie.
Well, I did make this other film that somehow came before this and is way better. You'd think that the more movies I'd make, the better they'd get.
Yeah, like
Jokes
wine.
on
It
every
appreciates
fucking
over
buddy.
time. No, it's like opened wine.
Yeah.
It does the opposite.
Yeah, it just gets more stinky. Smells more like bread.
Blech.
Yeah,
Speaking of Laurie Strode.
Speaking of old...
I mean, there's an
Jamie.
old Jamie Lee Curtis joke in there. I was more so making like a 17-year-old yeast infection joke.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You fucking... Ugh.
Fate never changes, though, as Michael Myers is standing there, staring at the girl that he came back for from the mental institution, but you don't know why she's so important. Nor do you ever find out in this movie, as it turns out.
Because I feel like they probably just made it up as they went along.
Yeah, they made it up after this movie.
They kind of pulled a Lost, and they just made a bunch of confusing shit, and then...
Explained it later.
Yep.
When they came up with that.
Without the second and third and fourth movie, it's really just like
a guy killing 3 girls and a guy.
And he's only mad because they were like, "Hey, slow down, asshole."
And one of them went in his house.
They didn't even go in the house.
No, they didn't. And a doctor went in his house.
Get out of my house.
God damn.
Don't have the fucking key to my house, you bitch.
I realized that, the lore in my head has more information than this movie has in it.
Yep.
Because I'm like, because it's, it's the little sister that actually survived. None of that is in the original Halloween.
She's not even in the fucking...
It's just it's a tall retard who's a huge fan of Star Trek.
And are you telling me that Laurie Strode's parents were like, listen, you've got a brother and you've got a sister, but...
We don't talk about them.
Yeah, we don't... You're telling me they never went... They never fucking went on down to... Where is it? It's Smith's Grove, Illinois.
Sure.
To visit old Michael Myers.
Yeah. This is your brother.
You're
Say hi. Stabbing.
You fucking telling me the dad's not like, here's the key. Why don't you go set it on the house we used to fucking live in? You know why I have the key? Because I own that fucking house.
Yeah.
We moved across the street.
I'll send my daughter up to that house. You know where my son murdered my other daughter?
Yeah. And you were probably asleep in the crib. Maybe. We'll say you were in the next film.
Holy shit, Where'd
Yeah.
the parents go? Because she's supposed to be adopted, hence the last name change. Like,
don't.
Where'd her parents go?
Hey,
Anyway.
don't. There's, oh boy, questions to be asked. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This is not even the middle of the list.
No.
All right.
It's not.
So I don't know how anybody even hide, like, how do you not know where Michael is?
Well, there's one guy that does know, all right, and he's on his way.
Dude, even that, you hear him, it's this.
What am I fucking... Am I just now finding out who my father is?
Like, I don't know how the actor just isn't seeing stars. Like, I'm having a bit of a rough time just doing that right now. Oh, fuck. You guys shouldn't breathe into a bag.
A lot of oxygen will do wonders for you.
Yeah, just get all the oxygen
He's
out of
probably
your...
breathing that heavy because that's how hard he had to breathe to get any air in that mask.
Oh, yeah.
Because this fucking latex and rubber, he's just... Holy fuck! All right. Action?
You know what's better than that? No mask.
Yeah, a person.
Yeah. So somebody who doesn't sound like they're out of shape. How about that?
It's fine. Well, there's no workout room in the mental hospital. They'd fucking crush your head with a dumbbell.
I wrote 9/11 changed everything. These days, you'd never leave a key under the mat because you'd come home to absolutely no metal in the house other than blackened tinfoil scraps.
Not sure what that has to do with 9/11.
I just, after 9/11, I feel like that just kept happening more and more.
Yeah, we started seeing a lot more tinfoil.
People are just having a rough time after 9/11, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
So here's the thing, right? Michael Myers is, he's driving around the town of Haddonfield looking for victims for an indiscernible reason. I just want to point out right now and here, the vehicle that he's driving, okay?
Yep.
Has the logo.
Oh, does it?
From the mental institution.
Interesting.
From which he escaped.
Oh, you mean that stolen vehicle has a identifying mark on it?
Right on it.
Interesting.
And Michael Myers is dressed like a mechanic in a very obvious mask.
And you're telling me he obviously he brought this mask. He didn't acquire it by breaking into a hardware store.
Well,
to steal to steal Jay. Now let's go down the list.
Yeah, let's.
A Halloween mask.
Yep.
Rope, which we never see come into play, and knives.
Plural.
Knives.
Multiple.
And the cop is just like, what a weird list of things.
These crazy teens.
What?
Sound like they're gonna kill a black person on Halloween.
Sure does. That's a.
I'm not gonna lie. A white mask. And some rope. And some knives. All right.
One more time.
Well, we're going to take the one black person in Haddonfield, Illinois, and we are going to make him into a piñata. Trick or treat.
Now, I'm just kind of playing the movie back in my head.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I think we can all agree there is not one.
No, there's not. Now, we made sure of that in Haddonfield.
Yeah.
That's why it's so normal for rope to be stolen.
Obviously, they're just pulling a wagon out of a muddy pit.
Yeah, it is a small town, yeah.
Out of a peat bog.
Fuck me with that.
Yeah.
So let's just everyone keep in mind what's happening in broad daylight in Haddonfield, this sleepy town with no crime.
Yeah, the sleepy town with no crime.
And definitely not a mental hospital within 40 miles, because that's how far Loomis has to drive to get to Haddonfield from the mental hospital.
150.
150.
But still,
better,
not that
better.
many.
Which also means that Mike Myers made it. Oh, boy. Math. 150 minus 44. Okay, we're going to say 90. We're just going to round. 90 miles before he ran out of gas. And then, so here's my confusion about that. Because, I mean, I'm skipping ahead a little bit here.
Skip ahead. We'll go back.
Loomis conveniently stops at the one train track intersection with the payphone that Michael Myers also stopped at in order to get an outfit from another driver. Now, he steals the clothes.
He sure does.
But he doesn't have the wherewithal to switch vehicles?
Hey man, he's in an institution.
He's not all there.
He can't be, or else he wouldn't be in the institution, Jay.
Well, anyway, let's drive around with the fucking stolen mental hospital vehicle clearly labeled in broad daylight through Haddonfield with my mask on. Can't even see to fucking check your blind spots. Probably getting into 5 accidents an hour.
How about this? It's a crime to drive with a mask on. That's illegal. That's illegal to do.
I don't know if it was illegal in 1978.
Okay.
I know kids could sit facing the back in a station wagon in 1978.
All right. How about this? Let's drive around in the mask that we stole.
Yeah.
The mask we stole, and let's see, the cop knows that if there's a stolen mask. And,
we'll drive right past the hardware store I stole it from.
What fucking mask is stolen? William Shatner mask.
That one right there, as a matter of fact.
Guy.
I can see it.
Huh. He's lucky he's driving, because I would have said pull over if he wasn't going a little quicker.
It's a good thing I can't run fast.
So, all right, yeah. So after school, they Laurie, who is Jamie Lee Curtis, she's walking with a friend, and another friend like meets up with them. She's like, "You were supposed to wait," and you're like, "We waited, and now you didn't. Now fuck you." And
Waited 15 minutes. That's a long enough time.
it is. It really is.
I would, given the proclivities of Laurie's two friends, if I waited 15 minutes and you're not out of the school, I can only imagine you're giving head in the stairwell of the school.
Yeah. That's a fair assumption. Considering
Everybody's just fucking in this movie, and that's all they think about.
they're all fucking, and not one of them is carrying a textbook, and they're proud. They're like, I don't. What do you
Yeah,
mean
but
you read your books?
I forget my books. You know the Seinfeld episode where Julia Louis-Dreyfus is trying to seduce George's boss so that he can slip something into his drink?
Yeah.
I'm trying to roofie him. And so she's talking about how she's spent so much time at nude beaches. And at one point, she just starts saying naked over and over again. Just naked, naked, naked. That's Lynda talking about these fucking books.
Yes.
She fucking says books 20 times, and then she says totally 21.
Oh my God. She says it enough for Michael to drive by, and like, oh my God. One of them is like, is that Devon? Is that Devon? He's so hot. Look at him!
No.
Is that Devon? That pale skin with the dark eyes?
Why
Driving the mental institution vehicle? You think that's fucking somebody from your high school?
Also, if Devon looked like that, you wouldn't have to ask if it was him. That's Devon. Ugh.
Yeah, you mean the ghostly pale man with the thinning hair in our high school?
And no irises? The burn victim?
The man whose skin is so loose and jangly off his face?
Holy
you might
fuck.
think it was latex?
There's
Devon?
Devon.
He's
The
so-
guy in the Edgar suit.
Is that anybody in a mask? So fuckable. So fuckable.
Love me a masked bang on Halloween.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that just anybody? Is that just a name? Is that a person, place, or thing with rubber on their head?
I'm wet.
Fucking driver. So they're like, "Hey man, speed kills." And I'll tell you what, Michael's having none of that bullshit.
Don't you dare yell at me.
It kills, does it? How's this then? And he slows right down.
How's this then? You're going to find out how dangerous stopping is, too. 1978, a simpler time when you could yell at a driver, they slam on the brakes, and you didn't immediately think you were going to have to dodge gunfire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If I were to do those exact things now and that happened, I'd be ducking into bushes in seconds. I'm going to get shot.
Oh, yeah. You yell at drivers these days and they stop, you're never seen again. You're in the trunk.
Yes.
You're in the trunk and you're on your way to another country. Taken style.
Oh, in a shipping container. The child that is being bullied by, that is being babysat by Laurie is getting bullied by the gayest bullies ever. What's that pumpkin, huh? Yeah, nice pumpkin. You know the boogeyman's gonna get... When I was that young, okay, we used to throw balls of ice filled with rocks at each other. That was bullying.
Yeah.
Bullying got your eye taken out.
You
certainly didn't get tripped and then spill. Also, that pumpkin, there's no way that kid had the weight to split that pumpkin with his weight.
he probably cracked his fucking sternum.
Yeah, sooner than the pumpkin would.
And also he trips stupidly over his own foot.
Yeah, he's dumb.
It's like he turned to go, but his leg didn't.
Yeah.
And he just kicked his foot as hard as he could so he could fall over.
Polio vaccine still being worked on, 1978.
How do you trip yourself? So these kids run, laugh, and one runs right into Michael.
Yeah. Man, oh man, kids were easy to take back in the day.
Yup.
You could just stand outside a playground and one would walk into you.
Oh my God.
And there's no adults. You go, okay, mine now.
How do you run into the one guy wearing a Halloween mask?
Yeah, how do you
standing
not
outside
see
your
that?
school watching you like
Holy
a pervert?
Fuck.
Fuck. So we're back at the Menti Hosp, as I wrote.
The Menti Hosp.
And the doctors. So there's. Oh my God. Jay. This is where I unfold my list of questions, because it starts off as like a little slip of paper and you're like,
Right,
oh, that's
right.
not that many questions.
It's like you go with the Post-it, right? And then the next thing you know, you have the fucking staircase of Post-its.
Yeah, let me unfold this accordion.
Yeah.
So we're at the mental hospital.
Yeah,
It's
we
clear
are.
by the way the doctor is grilling this guy who's in charge. And this guy who's in charge is ready for anything but the blame. It's like, I'm not going to take the blame for this. I let them all out and they're just fucking nuts. What do you fucking mean? I'm in charge. I'm not going to take the blame.
Oh shit.
And the guy's like, you put up roadblocks that wouldn't even stop a 5-year-old. Well, then why didn't you tell me that wasn't enough?
2 roadblocks and an APB.
Yeah.
What's the APB say? Looking for somebody not in a William Shatner mask? Because he already failed.
We're looking for somebody exactly only in a mental hospital gown.
Yeah.
If they're not in that, you're fine.
It's no problem.
We're looking for 3 things. The mental hospital car, an escapee, and a gown.
Okay, well, they're not even looking for the car.
Yeah, no, they're not. So, yeah, it has to be all 3 of those things together. It can't be just one. So they see the car all the time. It's just the car. That's fine.
Yeah. No, we send him out on day trips all the time.
He's not wearing the gown, whatever. So, yeah, this guy's just like, he's like, yeah, it's not my fucking fault, all right? It's not mine. And if you know that Michael was so dangerous, why didn't you tell us? Because we would have put up a 3rd roadblock.
There's only those 3 roads. And he goes like, I have been screaming at the top of my lungs about Michael Myers for days now. And then the dude's like, well, it's not like you could drive a car. Well, as a matter of fact, I watched him speed away when I could have shot him easily.
Yeah. He can't go 150 miles in a car. Well, he did, bro.
He sure did. They must have just put speed on in the one television at the hospital that wasn't made yet.
So I kind of assumed that when all of the nuts were out of the bag and just loose in the yard,
right,
that a murder had taken place, and like that's how everybody got out. Michael Myers killed the orderlies,
right,
and that's how he got out.
Right.
No.
He just did.
No, it seems like somebody just left the door ajar.
Yeah.
Which normally in the 1970s would have been fine because of the honor system. But I guess the wind took the door and blew it open a little further.
Yeah, we're past this is just go now.
Well, we're not going to leave the yard. It's only pouring fucking rain out here.
Yeah, nobody wants to walk further than that in the rain. You know how mental hospitals always have the fucking big trees? They're just taking cover.
Yeah.
Man, you're lucky the day's not nice. I'd be 50 miles away by now.
Yeah. If it was a little warmer, I'd be at the beach. Be in Lake Erie, motherfucker.
'Cause I am.
Every lake I'm in is Erie. And with me, that's eerie.
Holy shit.
And I mean that in the Jamaican way.
I'm feeling very eerie right now.
It's eerie to be eerie.
Why didn't he take the truck? You know the guy had the keys to the truck on him. You should have just taken the truck, Mike.
Well, look at the truck.
And obviously it doesn't matter because nobody has any awareness in this movie whatsoever.
That truck came right out of a fucking 1950s, like, painting of a Christmas scene.
Picture the filthy truck. Picture the filthy truck that's voiced by Larry the Cable Guy in Cars. That's this truck.
Picture any Norman Rockwell painting, and the truck's in it.
Yeah.
The truck's in it, and it's got a Christmas tree in the back of it.
And kids get molested.
Do they?
So Norman Rockwell did some paintings with children in questionable states of undress. There were a couple that weren't that.
There were
a couple that were.
Now, for every, I'll give you that. There were a lot of children's butts.
Mm-hmm,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
But for every child's butt, I feel like there was a nice Christmas scene. There was like at least 3 Christmas scenes for every
there was
butt.
always something untoward. Like it would be like a creepy monster hand or like some eyes under a bed or some shit like that.
Would there?
Yeah. That was like half the point because it was like subversion of Americana. So he paints like that whole nuclear family idea and then a little something extra.
I guess I never looked that hard because like these are really boring ass paintings.
Yeah, they're bad.
Fuck these family paintings.
Who gives a fuck?
Fuck this pipe smoking dad and his sweater vest.
Everybody looks like the copper tone with the fucking kid getting stripped by a dog.
It's that or their belly down on a toboggan, ripping down a hill.
Yeah.
It's up to you to decide what calendar you're looking in.
Like Norman Cockwell.
Sure. So yeah, fucking Yeah, the doctor's just trying to. He's on the phone. He goes to the train tracks. And he's on the payphone because the guy in charge of the mental hospital didn't want to hear it. I don't know how that conversation ends, but it does. He's just like, well, fine, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving then.
That was it. It was just, it's not like he can drive and then he goes, actually, he can watch. And then he gets in the car and drives. And as he's driving away, he goes, it was like this.
This is a rental. Imagine it was my vehicle. I just want my car back. He's like, I've known him since he was 6, and I've been trying to get in his head since he was 6, and then I spent 8 years trying to keep him behind bars because he's evil.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't talk, but he stabbed his sister up in her titty.
He's got really wide pupils, and that grosses me out.
Yeah. Fucking huge titty sister. And stabbed her before I saw them.
Really, I'm just mad at him for taking such talent off the market.
Yikes.
Lynda says totally too much. See, it's written right here. So there's this, and this is dumb, okay? The movie, she forgets her fucking books at school, and all 3 of them turn around to walk back to school to get her books. How long is the walk?
Do they? I thought they kept walking.
So after Mike Myers does the fucking stop, they do, but they turn around. So they walk in the direction they came from.
Okay.
And then continuation of that as they're walking home again. Same part of the neighborhood, which means that at the bare minimum, okay, Annie, her one friend Annie, was like 2 houses away from her place. Fuck you, I'm not walking back. I'll see you tonight.
Yep.
Go get your fucking books, you dumb bitch.
Yep.
What the fuck? I'm busy. I gotta go talk to Paul on the phone and think about all the places in the school that we've already fucked because it's getting boring. All right? I gotta spice this up a little bit.
We gotta plan how, we're gonna sneak into people's houses and fuck.
Yeah, in other people's houses when they're not home, because that's what 17-year-olds do in 1978.
In their fucking parents' bed. Now, what is the appeal of fucking in somebody else's parents' bed?
I think there's supposed to be some kind of thrill to that. However, my thing more so is that, how do you think your friend got there?
Mm-hmm.
That bed's been fucked in.
Yep.
It's 78. I don't think they care so much about clean sheets.
No, and in fact, I would come in the sheets and leave it there.
Yeah, it's just like a territory mark.
Nobody's looking for cum in those days. Like that's.
I don't even know if they had black lights.
It must have been before forensic science, you know? Yeah. They're just like, what's
they
this?
Barely had fingerprints.
That's one
in order to be caught for a murder, you would have to be like walking out of the room you committed the murder in, and the cops are there, and you're like, I did it.
Yeah, you basically have to be still committing the murder.
You do.
Yeah, no. Nobody was looking for cum. They were just like, what's this? It's another one of those spontaneous crust patches you keep hearing about at all the crime scenes.
Yeah, no wonder everybody is so fucking superstitious back then. They kept finding ectoplasm everywhere.
Oh yeah, spontaneous crust patches.
Say that's that worse than a cold spot. Spontaneous crust patches. Spontaneous crust patches. Anyway.
Yeah. Also, so when he sees that fucking truck with the clothes, he's like, oh man, a truck with some clothes.
Well, there's a dead body.
He doesn't see that though. He doesn't. He spies.
Oh, the dead body's just for the camera.
Yeah, he spies. He spies the clothes and the truck from around the corner through the bushes.
Yeah, and yet, okay.
Naked body sprawled out.
He must have had his contacts in that afternoon.
Because
later on, his fucking eyesight's garbage.
His contacts fell out at some point
from fright.
When he was whispering to children in the bushes, hanging outside an abandoned
talking about
house.
Their asses.
Yeah, saying ass to kids. But yeah, he's like, oh man, fucking look at this truck with these clothes. Okay, I gotta go. And then, yeah, the camera pans over. There's just a dead body.
Yeah,
just a dead body there. Call the cops. There's a dead body. If you don't call nobody's gonna call the cops.
Call the cops for an abandoned vehicle in 1978. To be honest, that's why so many people went missing. People would just see cars and be like, "Oh man, I wonder what happened there." Oh well, there's like a body in the trunk.
Well, people in the 70s, a lot of the time there's like, my car ran out of gas. Well, I'm just gonna walk to where there's gasoline.
Yeah,
And
3
then
days later, you come back to your car.
Or they just get there and they go, oh, I'll just get a new car.
What is this, $500?
Yeah, geez. It's a month's pay, but I don't remember where I left it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Geez, I mean, check the roads, but I mean,
which
let's
one?
Be honest. Yeah, exactly. There's so many, and I do have one map, and we have to know cardinal directions to use it.
That's right.
Jeez Louise, dude. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you what direction. What's north? Up.
Up.
You know what, dude? When I'm driving, north is whatever direction I'm driving in. I'm not even gonna lie. In my head, I have to take a beat and be like, no, that's not north, idiot.
Oh man, in my head north morphs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could take a left turn on a road and I'm still going north in my head.
I'm like,
because it's forward. It's always.
Yeah. Like when I would go from my hometown to this town, I imagined myself going up, but
yeah.
I wasn't.
Well, yeah, it's more so right. It's more so right.
Which is fucked because I was like, we're at least going like to the west.
Come on, we're going way up here.
Nah. Easterly. Anyway.
Fucking Laurie drops Annie off at home, and by that I mean walks past her home and Annie leaves. And then, while they're walking before that, there's Michael Myers just standing in the sidewalk, not at all hidden by the bush he's hiding behind.
Yep. Nope. Not at all.
So Annie goes up to that and goes, hey, I got a date for you, Laurie, since we're talking about how much of you're a virgin nerd.
You fucking stupid
you fucking
nerd.
Unfucked. Paul fucked me in every stairwell at school, and where were you?
Yeah, I bet when somebody puts it in you still say ow.
So this
I don't.
Oh.
I don't say ow.
You put your hand on his stomach and push back. So here's this fucking 6'2" gross white mechanic behind a bush for you for a date, because I know you'll take anything. Come here and look.
Thank God it's Halloween, or this would be weird.
Yeah, it's still weird because they don't trick or treat.
Yeah.
And fuck both of them for not seeing him. They're walking in one direction. He's in the dead center of the road in broad daylight. You didn't see him 2 blocks ago?
You didn't take note that he was the guy in the fucking car?
You didn't cross the street like anyone else would do?
He's been wearing this mask the entire time.
She did. Annie did take note that it was the guy in the car.
Oh, good.
Which
All
is
right.
impressive.
Thank God. Thank God somebody around here has half a fucking 70s brain cell.
Yeah. Fuck. So, yeah, bye. And then Laurie walks into the sheriff, who's Annie's dad. But what... I said it like that. The way I should say it is, a middle-aged sheriff allows a teen girl to walk into him and then smiles.
I don't like when you put it like that, to be honest.
Well, that's what happens in the film.
That is indeed. He
He's
definitely...
like, oh, Mr. Beck. He's like, hey, Laurie, thanks for the freebie.
Walk into me a little harder next time.
Walk into this part of me. Backwards. Ugh.
That's the sound I fucking make.
Yes.
Hearing that.
Yes.
You know what I do, though? Like, say I bump into a cop. Like, the last thing I'm going to do is tell him about a masked fucking maniac who's stalking me and my friends. I'm like the sheriff of the town, like all the police.
Yeah, hey, we just had... Now, granted, your daughter was a bitch and yelled at him in the car, but he got out of his car somewhere else and then walked to where we were so that he could stand and look. And then he dipped behind a bush. This whole time, it didn't look like he was off the clock.
Describe the mask to me. Well, it was a shade of white.
Doesn't even look like William Shatner. You couldn't even say that.
I've got other
looks
things
like William
to be
Shatner
doing.
got stretched.
It looks literally nothing at all like William Shatner, and it never has. And like to call it William Shatner is crazy because
it is, dude.
It looks fucking not a. I don't understand who in the 70s was like I love Star Trek. I would love to dress up as William Shatner, but the illusion is not complete here. I got the costume on, but my face isn't just melting off my face. You know, my hair isn't thin and wavy brown. You know, the way Kirk is.
My mask doesn't quite look like the actor I'm trying to dress up as 40 years later after cirrhosis has taken a hold.
I don't think it's that old. I think this is a young William Shatner, but
no, it is. My point is, pickled alcoholic William Shatner is the mask you get.
Yeah. Paint it white. I'm sure they painted it white. Because, like, come on.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I would like to have seen that costume on the rack, and like with a picture of William Shatner and like the little cardboard thing, and then you like put the mask next to it, and it's just like, what?
The Jurassic Park theme played on a recorder.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the level of William Shatner mask we have.
The Timu William Shatner. And it's weird that the mask changes quality from movie to movie. Like, why are you changing it?
Doesn't it just like become filthier or?
Well, I think at one point I don't know which one, but the eye holes are so wide and like there's eyes behind them.
It's probably like,
At another point, it's black behind the eyes. Like they've got that weird fabric that only you can see
the
through.
mesh.
Yeah.
And like Jason's mass deterioration makes sense because he keeps dying in the ground.
Yeah.
But Mike Myers just gets up and runs away. Like, why is he going back to the same hardware store to buy a second one?
Yeah. How is that latex mask from the 70s holding up over like 40 years?
They don't have moths in Haddonfield?
They don't have wear and tear. They don't have time.
The ravages of time.
Oh my God. So yeah, Jamie just goes home.
You could tell that it rained in between shots also. She leaves and then she's walking up to her place and the ground's soaked.
Well, that's just Illinois for you. Apparently it just rains whenever it wants.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
You leave a car and it's dry, but when you're in the car, it's raining. It's a magical place.
Yeah.
Illinois is a state of mind. I think that might even be their license plate.
That's fucking hilarious. Does it not exist? It's just in your head?
Chicago. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's more than a feeling.
What's the feeling?
It's a hot dog.
A bullet in me.
It's
in Chicago.
It's a thick fucking piece of pizza that makes you go, wow, I need a fork and a knife. And
go, wow, I'm so happy I won't be shitting later for days.
It's the kind of pizza you got to sit down to eat.
It's the kind of pizza where the cheese is underneath and you go, fuck that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm
No, some dishes are too deep.
That's true.
All right?
That's true. Yeah, no.
There's such thing as a too deep dish.
At some point, it becomes a pie.
This is casserole.
It's no longer a pizza pie. It's just a pie. It's a
half-assed lasagna.
It's
lasagna, and you ran out of ingredients halfway through.
It's a lasagna, but you hate yourself.
Yeah. So a lasagna.
So fucking yeah. She goes home and
Mike's sniffing her laundry out back.
Yeah, she looks out her window. There's Michael Myers. It goes from a shot of her to Michael Myers in the backyard, back to her, back to nobody in the backyard.
While she didn't look away once.
Did he just fucking walk away and you just watched him? Did he duck behind the laundry and you just watched him? Either way, you watched him. You watched where he went.
What we didn't see, they cut back to Laurie and he goes, "Beam me up, Scotty."
Got some fucking, what are those bibbles to deal with? What are the... There's that fucking episode.
Tribbles. Okay?
Tribbles, yeah.
Because the title of the episode, okay, is The Trouble with Tribbles.
Yeah, it is.
Tribbles sound like,
well, that bibble is the fucking thing from the polka dot door, a.k.a. Polka dot shorts.
Yeah, a.k.a.
Pokeroo.
Same show, 3 names. Confuse the fuck out of your parents with this one. I want to watch this episode. Okay, well, which fucking show is it? It's like Bananas in Pajamas versus the show that they were on.
You telling me the show wasn't called Bananas and Pajamas?
Yes, it was. But there was another show that had them on it with other puppets.
For what?
Yeah, there was a bear
purpose?
Involved. Oh, to confuse the living fuck out of any adult.
Was the bear on their show too? Because I feel like they had neighbors and they're like, here comes the fucking dickheads.
Potentially.
They were just like, here comes some shit fucking assholes.
You say that, but the bananas were the ones causing mischief. Like the whole time. They would just fuck around. They put like a toy out, you trip on it. Yeah, how's that? They put themselves out and you slip on them.
just lay there like dead.
Ow!
You stepped on my fucking head. This isn't fun anymore.
Fucking gruesome version is just the banana got squishing out.
It was back when like Mischief was almost breaking a fucking leg going down the stairs. It's
a single roller skate.
Single roller skate, and you end up like fucking Christopher Reeves.
You're eating your own foot at the bottom of those stairs.
This fucking Home Alone level Mischief, where you're legitimately trying to injure burglars. Anyway,
Laurie's got a fucking Raggedy Ann doll in her room because apparently none of these kids have heard of the Warrens before.
Ugh. Yeah, no, they haven't.
Raggedy Ann also. Hey, let's just throw a bunch of shit together into a doll. Here's your fucking doll for you.
Hey, I got an idea for a toy. Is it a fucking raggedy doll?
Hey, how can we make this so that we don't have to pay for good stitching? Ah, the stitches are part of the doll.
We'll call her Raggedy.
We'll call her Garbage Doll.
We'll call her Poor Quality Diana. We'll call her Half Done Marcus.
Slapdash Sally.
I like
Ham-fisted Hannah.
fucking undone. I keep picking word.
Poorly knit Polly. I could do this for hours, dude.
An undone Ursula. There you go.
Perfect.
I keep picking
Shitty name for a shitty doll, Ursula.
Sounds like the kind of doll that gives you legs, but at a cost. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if I had to choose walking over singing, that's not a... Give me the legs.
Are you
Give me the fucking... Are you stupid?
You fucking kidding me?
Give me the legs.
Standing to piss? Get out of here.
Fuck, okay, give me the legs and then the prince can teach me how to write. Problem solved.
Yeah.
They got ASL in this kingdom? It's fine.
To be honest, I ain't got much to say, but
I'd walk to class. You're perfect.
Yeah. Boom. Oh yeah, so she gets a phone call, and there's nobody on the line. She's like,
there's not even breathing.
Not even breathing. So she hangs up, and then the phone calls back, to which her friend is like, I had a mouthful of food when I called.
Yeah, food.
So then why did you call?
Great question.
Why didn't you swallow your fucking, was it food? And
why didn't you finish what you were doing with your mouth first?
Yeah, why don't you
put it that way?
You and Paul.
Yeah.
Just finish what you're doing first.
Paul sounds like the name of a person who prematurely ejaculates.
Don't involve me in your weird sex games where you call people and gag on it. I don't want to hear that shit.
She does it later, too.
She sure does. And then she's like, oh, good. I thought that was an obscene phone call, which is like, back in the 70s was the worst thing to happen over a phone, was like a dude coming.
Yeah, nobody had thought to actually rape in the 70s.
That's not what I was getting at.
We didn't get it that intense yet. It's like, this is enough.
I was getting at more, these days, if you own a phone, it's very likely somebody's trying to steal your identity. They're not just trying to jerk off at you.
That's true. I would almost prefer that.
I would, honestly,
as opposed to lying to me about a package at Canada Post.
Yeah, fuck. If I just got every once in a while, a message on, like a voicemail message of just
At least it wasn't in Chinese.
Yeah, at least it wasn't like, oh, my God. That's what they said. And then as soon as you hear just like, it's like a fucking dong dong ding.
Sure.
And you're just like, oh, right.
Yeah.
First of all, if anybody's calling me, there's not going to be a theme song. Second of all,
I'm pretty sure in the phone book my name isn't Bai Ling.
Guel. It's very much English only. That's for sure.
Dude. Oh, fuck.
What other last name would you have?
Bai Ling is the name of an actress. She's in Crank 2.
Well, it's also just knowing two languages, It
is.
It's slang for two lang.
Yeah, it's slang for two lang, which is also an Asian name. Fuck.
So our friend's coming at 6:30.
Yeah, and then at 7:30.
Everybody's drenched with cum in this movie.
They are, dude.
You're young, dumb, and full of knives.
Man, the Beach Boys barbershop quartet era of vocals was really bad, wasn't it? It was just awful.
Yeah.
Just back when performance was literally playing a guitar while standing still on television.
Oh
and
my
that was
God.
like and chicks were like, ah!
Well,
That's the sound of just all the liquid leaving them from between their legs.
The thing was, is like you had to stand still, man. You had to.
Why's that?
You ever see
Like, the people weren't ready for that much movement on a television yet.
You ever seen Forrest Gump?
They're like, fuck, this is brand. What are you? Do they have polio?
Well, yes.
Oh.
He has special leg braces. His
Yeah.
mama says they're his special walking shoes. By the way,
There is special not walking shoes.
when they first roll up to the Myers house, that kid goes off like Gump. He's like, my mama said something fucking terrible
Yeah.
happened in that house. My mama says it's a spook house.
Well, why don't you just fucking go back to your mama then?
But on Forrest Gump, there was a big thing where it's like, oh, Elvis is going to be on TV. And then he like moves his hips and ladies
That's it, dude.
immediately were pregnant.
Yeah. So that's fair. I guess you did have to stand still, or else just the fucking beam, the beamin would hit every woman watching.
They would cut the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
They cut right back to Johnny Carson. He'd be like, oh, this is the strangest boner I've ever had.
Wacky, wild stuff. This
So-
boner.
A weird wild tent in my pants. Wacky penis pressed up against my zipper right now.
Oh my god.
So it's fucking 6:30 and here comes Laurie with her pumpkin. I don't know if she caught the word, but the kid already had a pumpkin.
Yeah. Well, it got destroyed though.
Yeah, how does she know that?
That's the pumpkin from the intro.
I hope so.
It's split up the center of the front.
Honestly, that.
Laurie also struggling with this pumpkin, dude.
Oh my god.
And you can't. It's the size of a boy, so I'm not surprised.
Why would you pick the biggest pumpkin?
It's a great question. I'm pretty sure later on it's a much smaller pumpkin too after they've carved it.
Well, when she's digging into it, which, by the way, why would you pick the biggest pumpkin knowing you have to do all the work?
90-pound Laurie Strode with one knife. Like, all right, I guess I'm lumberjacking it today.
Yeah. Oh, man, you want to help me? Nah, I'm watching TV.
I'm watching TV in a weirdly sexually tense environment with my next-door neighbor, and we're like 8.
It's weird. It's weird.
It's weird the way Annie presents it. She's like, you want to go eat popcorn and watch TV with your boy toy?
Yeah, you want to go across the street and watch the same fucking thing?
Dr. Dementia, man. Ooh.
Dr. Dementia.
Yeah. That one aged well.
Might-
Like people with dementia.
Might as well be Dr. Disrespectful.
Doctor forgets a lot.
What are they just like? Oh, wait, well, we can't say Dr. Demento because that's something.
Cause copyright.
Yeah, because, brain damage.
You-
What's another fucked up brain thing we can say that a doctor could be a doctor
Oh,
of?
see, and like dementia, I don't even think was a thing in '78. I don't think that was a diagnosis yet.
Dr. Super Retard.
It may have been.
Dr.
Super retard.
So fucking yeah. Where the fuck are we?
We're at oh yeah, they're in the car.
Smoking a fucking joint.
Yeah,
that's
getting
right.
baked in my dad's car that he let me have for an hour. First of all, windows up.
Hotboxing.
So that's a mistake.
Oh yeah.
Because you're gonna have to give it back in the evening.
Oh yeah.
Secondly, she's not that much of a square after all, Laurie, because she's roasting a bone.
How about thirdly? Ah, shit, there's my dad. Hide the weed, because we have to pull over and talk to him.
Yeah, we can't
certainly-
just drive by or
certainly just
pull a
can't keep-
Yubi or anything else.
Yeah, he's at work at an active crime scene. We should definitely pull over and talk to him while we famously... You know how famously weed stinks for a second and then is done?
Yeah. You definitely can't smell weed lingering in a closed vehicle.
It's certainly not the kind of dank stink that hangs around on somebody.
Especially in 1978, where all weed was made of the bush you found it in.
Yeah, for real.
All weed in 1970 spent way too long in beach sand. Why do I smell the ocean and stink?
Why does it smell like you two have been just beating the piss out of a skunk back here?
We told you we don't bring those home from the woods.
Were you two wrestling in a butthole? In a skunk's anus?
Holy shit.
Smells really earthy in this new earthy car smell.
Perfume is that? Is that Dior? Stink Gland.
Is that fucking Oda?
That's Pungent by Calvin Klein.
Oda fucking Grateful Dead?
We tried to explain to you that Pepe Le Pew is not a good male role model.
Now, what we're trying to say here is that marijuana has a smell.
And when you do it in a closed space, that smell will stick around.
You know what? Even when it's just in a closed space minding its own business.
That's right.
It doesn't even have to be on fire.
Matter of fact, if you're outside and somebody else is outside and there's smoke, you're going to know.
Yeah, like...
You always know.
So the fact that this...
I'll be mid-sentence and I'd just be like, who's that?
Yep. Huh.
It's like 5 blocks away.
Somebody's having a good time.
Near me.
So, I think we can come to the conclusion that this is the worst fucking cop
Yep.
I have ever seen.
100%.
Because he sticks his head right in the window.
Sure does. He smells their breath, basically.
He essentially is just like, have a nice day, ladies. Some kids broke into the hardware store and stole murder weapons.
And
those
tools
kids.
And ways to conceal their identity while they're committing said murders.
Kind of like this guy driving by right here. Yeah, this guy in that mental institution vehicle.
I sure have never seen him before. Oh, well.
Fucking, that's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, hey,
Wink.
Doc. Do you want to stand right here while Michael Myers drives by 10 feet away and neither of us notice? Yeah, that sounds like a good afternoon.
Should we turn our back to the only car marked mental institution?
Certainly not.
Oh boy.
Especially as it follows my daughter out of frame.
Yes, and you know, all right, I'll give it to them. They're stoned.
Yeah.
They had one puff of marijuana before
That's all it takes.
hiding it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put it out or what.
Also, Laurie can't handle her shit. She's coughing up a storm.
Yeah, stop coughing, Laurie. People are gonna know we're smoking weed.
Have some water.
This is the only reason people cough these days.
It's either that or coal dust.
Let's never ever look in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
Let's never ever look.
And Mike Myers, you know, God bless him. He would be the worst private investigator on earth.
He's
taking the phrase tail way too literally because he is attached to their rear bumper all day and well into the night with his headlights on. And they pull all the way up to Annie's own house, and they still don't notice the car that followed them and parked right behind them in the same little spot in between 2 driveways.
When he heard tail, what he immediately thought of was the ones that are attached to butt plugs.
And went, that's what I have to be. Perfect.
Let me get up in that ass.
Because, yup, holy fuck. Residential streets, no other cars. 2 cars. And one is
One is a foot away.
I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'd be driving, and if it's like 3 minutes and a car behind me that's not even following me that close takes the same turns, I go, I'm going to die. Like in my head, I have that thought.
You start looking around your vehicle for like potential weapons. Like where's the crowbar? Where's the thing that holds the steering wheel open? It's supposed to stop people from turning it, but wheels turn like this and not like this, like an accordion.
Yeah, you just got to take the turn a little bit more gradually as you're committing theft. That's it. Better ease into this left.
Oh, fuck, they've got the thing that holds the steering wheel.
At 10 and 2 where my hands are supposed to be.
Ah, shit. How am I supposed to grip this when in these 2 spots I can't put my hands?
Fuck, it's tough.
Boy, oh boy.
The way that you can just punch that unlocked. Like, it's not even anything. It's like some metal teeth.
The way where...
Padlocks do a better job of closing out somebody from something.
Yeah, like if you want the car, like, you're just going to take it. You know?
You can take the wheel off. And you just steer with the drive shaft. Like, that exists.
I've seen it. I think it's just like a wrench, right?
Yeah. And that's just for torque. If you were strong enough, you could probably just do it with your hand.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
People are out there just doing that. So yeah. Hey man, let's go.
Okay, sorry. Can you imagine how irritating it would be to learn that, like, as Loomis, that the motherfucker was just driving around all day, like, behind you. Fuck!
Wasting your fucking gas.
Yeah, dude. All I had to do was turn around at like 2:00, and this would have been solved.
if he would have looked in the reflection of the glass of like
that's right. The big bay shop window that every hardware store has.
Oh my God. Michael is out cruising around behind a vehicle, very obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote. Yeah. So yeah, let's go to the Myers house.
You know what? We'll
Dr.
break
Sheriff.
into his fucking this escaped criminal who's unhinged and deranged. We'll break into his house.
Absolutely.
He'll like that.
Yeah, he sure will. Well, I mean, they don't have to do much breaking. The door's wide
Let's
open.
just open the door to his house.
Not even
Right.
fucking locked. Why did she have to drop that key off?
That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, you could have just reached in the busted window and opened it from inside anyway.
Oh my God. What about what if the people came by to view the house and there's just a dead fucking animal? Because they walk in, they're like, what's this? Oh, he must have gotten hungry. It's still warm.
Yeah.
All
right.
This unexpected family. Let's go take a look at the house we're gonna buy. Ah, shit.
They didn't clean it.
Fucking Satanists again.
House flippers, man.
I thought we'd already gotten Manson.
Yeah, you would have gotten Manson 10 years ago. During this, there is a good Loomis long take where he describes his whole story fucking for the third time already in the movie. All right, fine. You don't cut away. He's a decent actor. That's like the one good thing I could say about this shit.
That's where he's like, yeah, this 6-year-old who stabbed somebody is the fucking most evil thing.
Here's his life story. I know I've been arguing with you since we met about how real I'm trying to be and how real this is. But here's a story. Here's a fucking long story that's going to bore the shit out of you. Now stick around.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this long story while there's a man out there murdering
Your daughter.
Yeah, he's in your backyard right now choking your dog. But, he's the most evil thing because, you know how Hitler exists? And you know how, Manson existed?
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess I got that backwards. Like, Hitler existed, Manson exists.
He's dead. During this time period, he does indeed exist, though. You're right.
Marilyn Manson. Oh, sorry, not Marilyn. Marilyn Manson should be fucking dead.
No, Charles Manson is indeed dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, now.
What?
Like 3 years ago?
Really?
Maybe less.
How?
Prison.
Just prison, huh?
Old.
Okay, I was gonna say
old and in prison.
Yeah, if prison was gonna get him, I think prison would have got him right away. Like Bundy.
You'd have to have an insane. I bet he had so much respect from other inmates. You're the guy.
You're the guy who can talk people into murdering other people.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
don't
Don't talk to me. I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, I don't want to extend my sentence. Shut the fuck up.
God, he's almost as good as Lecter.
Almost.
Who talks people into killing themselves.
Yeah. That, if anything, that's better because then it's not murder. You're not going to go to jail for that.
So he's the doctor. The doctor's like, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna stick around.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, okay, so I'll call it in. I'll just have my boys keep an eye out. Don't you dare tell the cops there's a murderer because then they're gonna be looking for a murderer.
Yeah, we can't have that.
We can't have all the cops looking for a murderer.
I know I said all points bulletin earlier, which is all the cops get to know about the murderer. Never again. Not this time and not in Haddonfield.
Yeah.
Also, an all points bulletin in Haddonfield is like this sheriff and his brother. Who the fuck? You don't ever see any other cop in this whole area.
I feel like an all points bulletin, even in a town 150 miles away, you're still going to get that bulletin.
You'll hear it.
It's all points, right? It's
Yeah.
going to be statewide.
Criminals do travel.
Keep your eye open for this guy whose face we never fucking see.
Keep your eye open for a non-person.
Keep your eye open for just a bloody man. And if he's not, he'll be bloody eventually. You'll know it's him because eventually there will be blood.
Yeah, if you go, I've seen him before, but with less blood, that's the guy.
Yeah. And if he looks like he's really good at wearing a mask on Halloween, let's bring him in for questions.
He's very passionate about his chosen career because he never changes out of his work clothes.
That's right. And honestly,
if you see a mechanic and he doesn't have a wrench in his hand,
that's
I've never seen a mechanic work on a car with a knife before. Interesting.
I've never seen a mechanic driving a vehicle. They're always underneath it.
I don't see that little fridge dolly anywhere.
This is Nothing's adding up here. Nothing's adding up about this at all. Friend fucking... So these two girls are babysitting across the street from each other, which is
You should have
ridiculous.
already babysat together. You're across the street from each other. Why are you separated?
Yeah, what's the point?
The kids know each other. They got crushes on each other, all right?
People are coming over to fuck.
I would much rather talk to you than this kid about the comic books that he keeps under the couch because his stay-at-home housewife cleans like shit. You know that the top of the cupboards are dusty. You know that there's a dish in the sink always. There's socks in the dryer. She's not thorough. And that's why, my fucking dad comes home and beats her. And that's why you're the babysitter tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they get to go out for date night once a month because I'm a nuisance.
And of course it's Halloween, because Halloween is the night when famously all parents leave their house and don't hang around to hand out candy.
Yeah, man, I sure wish they could have taken me trick-or-treating instead of going out.
Yeah, all trick-or-treaters are just walking around to disappointment when there's nobody there to hand out candy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Everyone's at dinner.
Also, like, on Laurie's way home, like, there's people trick-or-treating, and she just got out of school.
They're trying to get it in early.
What, at 3 p.m.?
Yeah.
The candy bag's not even open. We haven't even dumped it in the bowl yet.
I haven't even had my get home 3 drinks yet.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't even shit. And I have to shit so fucking bad.
I can't think about candy at a time like this.
Yeah. But yeah, so like why are these people getting together? Like, really, you really want to hang around this kid with all his boogeyman talk? You really want to sit there and explain to him about how the boogeyman is just a fucking word? And like the boogeyman's probably the scariest thing in the 70s.
Yeah.
Can't think
it's
of
either the boogeyman or a guy in a potato bag for a hat because the town that dreaded sundown. 1973, a guy would just like fire a gun into people's houses and kill them, or like into their car windows.
That's a movie?
It's a movie based on a real serial killer.
It's not a very good serial killer.
No, lazy.
Very.
You know?
I'm gonna get you one of these days.
At least Richard Ramirez would like draw a pentagram or like have very unhinged thoughts about how he was speaking to the devil.
He would also go in your house and murder you with a knife and not just fire a bullet in your house and just hope.
Yeah, like Dick.
I'm gonna get you one of these fucking days.
I'm just gonna I'll be back on Wednesday. Be home.
Hey, Steve. I don't know. How much butter do you have to spill on yourself
to get ass naked in front of a child that's not your sibling? Great question.
Explain to me where she spills the butter.
A little bit too happy to get almost completely naked with a child nearby.
And like, butter?
Who cares also?
Well, no, like, how are you spilling butter? It's a solid, you stupid bitch.
Well, it's melted for the popcorn.
Yeah?
Yeah, microwave.
All right.
That's what I do.
So you just spilt molten hot butter on yourself.
You're bummed about the clothes. You don't go, ah! You know?
Yeah, the way it goes through the clothes and still burns you because it's oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great point.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's enough to get her off the phone, though. And
fuck.
also, whose laundry room is in a fucking outbuilding?
I have a lot of questions about that, too, but honestly,
is that a thing
that's
in the 70s in the United States? Is we have to go outside to wash our clothes? So, like, all right, we take them out of the dryer. It's raining. Whoops. I guess I'll put them back in.
Yeah, it's not like, and like, not even in the garage, because in the garage, yes, sometimes, but this is like a shed.
Separate from the house with a walkway.
With plumbing in the house.
Yeah.
Plumbing right to the building.
That's right.
Plumbed. It's plumbed.
And its own front and back door also.
White people.
White fucking people.
Rich fucking Haddonfield, Illinois living white people.
Unbelievable. It was a fucking Anheuser-Busch house, for fuck's sake.
Jeez. Boogeyman. So yeah, oh man, fucking.
Also, what door to the outbuilding locks from the outside? What are you doing to yourself? Who's making
murdered?
Who's making a building where you can get locked in it?
It's a great question.
Holy fucking shit.
Cops? Jail designers? I don't know, man.
You raise a great point.
The guy from Prison Break?
Mm-hmm.
Except he designed it to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. A bit of an oversight. You send the guy to prison and he's like, I built this. I'm good. I was
Yeah.
right on the committee. Did you guys miss that part?
Yeah, I only designed 17 doorways. Enough for 6 seasons worth of prison breaking.
Nobody else on that team was like, why are there so many escapes from the cells?
Huh.
I can't help but notice you're adding a lot of hatches.
Well, a lot of fucking a lot of holes in the wall covered up by a taut poster.
This is going to make patrols very difficult.
Well, a lot of ready to use watermelons for heads to be hidden underneath beds for you to escape. A lot of pillows. You include a lot of pillows to be put under the blankets to fake a body while you. It's quite the break.
You want a lot of things. Why do you want so many things to carve with in the cells? To dig with.
Prison Breaks is not. It does not hold up. I'm sorry.
Nah, and I mean, neither does the Shawshank Redemption in the sense that you just get to watch a guy get raped a bunch.
That happens in Prison Break too.
Yeah.
And then they make friends with the guy who's been doing it.
You know what sucks about that one especially is I like that guy.
Oh.
He's good in stuff.
You know who he reminds me of? Sawyer from Lost. They both have that fucking accent.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant in face, and I was like, no.
No, yeah, no. But
yeah, that weirdo Southern that it's like, I can't. Are you
gonna rape me in prison?
Yeah,
'Cause I
or are
can't
you gonna
tell.
kill me in prison?
Do you have all the guns hidden in a duffel bag, or are you gonna fucking rape me in prison?
He's in Sons of Anarchy as a very Nazi who shoots a bar with a rocket launcher, I think.
Sawyer or
The prison rapist.
Okay, yeah.
He's also in
yeah.
an episode of The Blacklist. He has got one of the coolest characters because he has SEPA, which is the thing where you don't feel pain.
Oh, I thought that was where your poo really stinks.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's C. diff, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, C. differential. Okay. Yeah. That's like Crohn's disease, basically. No, so he's a courier, and he hides the material that he's transporting from one criminal to another inside of his body. So he'll cut himself open and just like stuff it in a pocket in his chest.
I see.
And that I thought was fun.
That is fun. That's a lot more fun than this fucking film.
That's 100% correct.
I'll tell you that right now. And like, we're giving this film so much credit. It doesn't deserve it.
No, that's true.
The only reason it's getting this much credit is because it's like, it's the 70s, and this is like one of the first.
This is as good as it gets in the 70s,
Yeah,
guys.
this is
I
like-
don't, and as good as it gets, as it turns out, bad. I guess in the 70s, people didn't ask a lot of questions.
No, people didn't really concern themselves with the weather. Because it rains and then when the doctor gets out of the car, it's not raining, Jay.
We also don't.
But when the lady's getting tormented in the car, it's raining.
Yep.
What the fuck?
And then when Laurie's walking home, it has rained in between shots that take place in the same second.
Just come on, John. It's your fucking
Wait
movie.
a day, bro.
You made the thing, and then you made this thing?
Yeah. Well, there's not as much weather in the Arctic.
It doesn't matter. It's just a way better film.
It is.
It's like he tried way harder, and then the thing should have got all these fucking sequels. But it's like they had to keep making sequels to Halloween because people, it just isn't good.
Nah,
So they're like, what if we make another?
It's the Saw phenomenon.
It's got to be
Oh,
good.
I want more. So let's do one every year for the next 3 decades.
This one should be good. This one, it's a lamp. It's a haunted lamp. What do you want?
I'm Stephen King. Anyway, Annie uses half a box of Tide for her one outfit in the fucking washing machine.
It's a lot of
and
butter.
then she's an idiot and wants to just fucking doesn't bring the phone. And I know you could have because it's 1978 when cords are 50,500 feet long.
They're long enough to be strangled by.
You could have walked it if you wanted Paul to call you and you pick it up into the laundry room. It would have been fine. But no, I can't wait 5 fucking seconds so she gets stuck in the window with no pants on, trying to get out.
Jay,
having locked herself in the laundry room.
You're giving her a lot of credit. They're stuck in the window. She was bent over through the window.
Yeah, she wanted Lindsay to see real bad.
Poor Lindsay. Poor Lindsay. I don't know what she was stuck on because she was literally bent out the window.
Yeah.
Feet flat on the floor. Just
no, it's fine.
Yep.
You could have
All
just
she had
stood
to do
up.
was- Yep. Stand up. Exactly.
But nah, Lindsay, come here and see me in this compromised. What are you doing, stepsister? Right in the laundry room, too.
Yeah.
So she gets on the fucking phone with Paul, and despite the fact that she says she doesn't always think about fucking, the conversation ends with her saying, I'm thinking about fucking, so come here.
I don't have a car, I'm sorry. All right, well, I don't have any pants on. I'm still going to drive.
So I'm going to truck this kid over to the other house so that I can drive, stoned.
Pawn the responsibility off on my friend while
my virgin friend.
I go drive around with no fucking pants on in the 70s like a pervert.
Not to mention, I set her up with a guy she mentioned in the car against her will, and she's very upset about it. This is funny.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. I can't wait for her to be in a super uncomfortable situation when she is made to go through with this.
Yeah, when she's bullied by me into doing this.
Yeah, oh man, I'm such a good friend the way I'm a pervert driving around with my vagina out.
So a little thing, so she goes to fucking get in the car, right, and she's singing a Paul song, and then she realizes that it's locked and she doesn't have the keys, so she goes back in to get the keys. And then when she comes back to the car, Mike Myers is just in the back waiting to strangle. Now, she doesn't unlock the door.
No, she doesn't.
But the windows are not down, so how did Mike get in the car?
Well, he unlocked it, Jay.
If you were to go to all the trouble of having the match shot of her trying the handle, going to get the keys, and then getting into the car without unlocking it and just pulling the handle, you have to also explain how Mike Myers got in the car. You went so far as to have that whole scene where keys were necessary, and then they're not.
Maybe what we're not seeing is the smashed out side window.
Yeah, the other side where the camera's coming from.
Well, here's like, if it was me, Jay, and now I'm speaking as myself,
right?
And I'm going to unlock my car, and I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk.
You'll go, that's weird.
Yeah, let me lock that car door and get the police.
Who unlocked my car?
Huh. Am I retarded?
Well, she's got the blinders on. She's got that Paul Dick blinders on.
That's right.
All she can think about is she's probably going to speed over there.
She didn't even put pants on.
Yeah. Because, well, he said she didn't need them.
She kind of does, though. It's
go outside at night?
It's indecent.
Yeah.
It's indecent exposure.
Yeah.
If it was a man, he would be right in jail.
And, like, we're in 1978 when people would just, like, be across the street and be like, yum! And you had to just endure that.
Oh, yeah. People are just walking around in trench coats with their hands not visible.
Yeah, and,
it's fucked.
And the trench coat's jiggling from the waist down.
Yeah, so he's either...
Don't worry, I'm solving a Rubik's Cube.
My belt's fighting me. I'm really just...
My belt's fighting. I can't find the loop.
I had to loosen it. I just had a big meal.
Too many establishing shots, too much filler content. Where's Laurie while these kids are watching Mike carry a fucking corpse into the house next door? Where the fuck was she during this whole scene? Because she's not on the phone talking because Annie's dead. So she was just in the kitchen, and then the fucking kid goes over to the window and sees Mike Myers carry an entire body inside.
Right. This is the one where she's like strangled as if she's never seen anybody been in physical danger before.
And she's breathing. And she's breathing just fine. Which
breathing.
Is, when you're being strangled, you sure can't breathe just fine.
And I'll tell you, you certainly can't move
That's sort of like the whole point of being strangled.
Yeah, and like a loose grip is not a strangle.
No, that's a weird hug.
That's just
getting somebody's attention aggressively.
Those are the games we play.
Yeah.
When we are trying to come.
That's right.
A loose grip is a playful grip.
Mm-hmm. He was just trying to get her. Yeah, I'm better than Paul. Watch. I bet you Paul won't do this to you.
Yeah. Probably for the best. But whatever. So
here's the boogie fucking man, and the kid's like, this is the boogeyman.
But there's a boogeyman. She has to be like, well, there's no boogeyman. You just saw a murderer. There's no such thing as a boogeyman. That's a real life murder.
Bet you'd rather the boogeyman, huh?
Yeah. So that man standing outside your house, yeah. It's some real danger.
You know what? Instead of saying the boogeyman, how about you say there was a man?
There was a grown man in a mask standing still. And like, normally that's not a big deal. It is Halloween, but
where's his kids?
Where are his kids, and why is he just standing there staring at a house as if he's admiring the shutters?
Yeah.
The curb appeal. The curb appeal is that there's a live woman in there.
That's how that conversation. There's a man outside in a mask. Well, it is Halloween. Yeah, but there's no kids. Oh, fuck!
Yikes!
Get me the phone!
It did. Well, hold on. Does he have a helper? Because that's a whole other thing. You got to be nice to those. Does he have an EA? Is there somebody wiping him
God.
in the street? Because you have to be nice to him.
We have a place about 150 miles away for them.
Oh yeah, it's also like when she gets into the car, the window's fogged up.
Yeah, she does notice that.
Now, I've seen the Titanic enough to know that means there's somebody in that car.
Yeah, because breathing. And
heavily.
they're emitting heat.
They're edging. They're on the edge.
Well, you got me hot. I was listening in on that phone call with Paul, and I was like,
If I didn't have this mask on right now, I don't know. Nothing.
Matter of fact, I'll keep the mask on.
Yeah, there you go.
Loomis takes a little bit too much delight in scaring children at night away from a house.
He fucking loves it.
You get your asses out of here. And then he's just smiling.
Hey.
Creepily.
Wait a minute. Bring your ass back, though.
Yeah, real quick.
Bring your ass to the bush.
Get your asses out of here, but walk slower.
Why don't you flick your little ass down over there?
And then we get Lynda. And Lynda's boyfriend. And let me tell you.
Bob and Lynda? Is that?
I don't know.
That's not
that
their
would be
names,
hilarious if so. I don't remember the guy's name.
It's Bob.
I only know Paul.
The guy's name is definitely Bob.
Well, we got Bob and Lynda here, and they're nowhere near burgers, although they are cooking something up. Which is
a baby.
A plan to
a load.
Sneak around. Now,
a cream pie.
Here's Bob's plan, all right? Well, no. We'll begin with Lynda's, okay?
Okay.
We go into the house, we talk for a minute, and then, because Annie and Lindsay, the child she's babysitting, this is an important note, they'll distract each other. And then you and me, Bob, we go upstairs into the specifically rightmost bedroom of the house. And then Bob goes, matter of fact, I'll do you one better. All right, I'll rip your clothes off. And then you rip my clothes off. And then together, and this is in the movie, we'll rip Lindsay's clothes off.
I wrote "excuse me" in the biggest font I could muster.
You pardon the fuck out of me. Say again, Bob? Bob?
Bob, I don't think we should see each other anymore, Bob.
Bob, you could drop me off.
Yeah. You keep on going, Bob, because I'm going to be calling the police.
Now, Lindsay goes totally in that sarcastic tone where she knows he's kidding, which means not the first time he's brought up the idea.
Yeah, and
And we just brushed that off, huh, Bob?
Yeah. Ha, Bob. And maybe in the 70s, times were a little different, but they can't be that fucking different.
No, they can't.
And nobody laughs, Bob. Nobody's laughing now. Nobody laughed last time you did it.
Bob, she's 8.
Bob, it really seems like you're testing the waters.
Bob, I know your glasses and haircut are the exact same as Evan Peters when he did Dahmer in the Dahmer biopic, but let's not go younger than 17.
Bob, you look like everybody on Forensic Files who ever molested a kid.
Bob, throw those glasses in the garbage if you're going to be making comments like that, because that's 2 strikes.
It's one or the other, Bob. You can either look the part or sound the part.
Not both.
Because that is the part.
I get the sense it's not a role. You got a little bit too into the method on that one.
You're understudying for a play that ended years ago.
Holy shit.
So anyway,
They walk in and the lights are off. They don't even bother going up to the bedroom or trying to find Annie or anything. They're just like, a couch? That's good enough. Let's go.
How come we don't hear that dog barking? Where's the dog?
Weird. There's a dog here usually that
Yeah.
barks a lot, as indicated by the fact that Annie hates when the dog barks.
Yeah, because the dog is always barking at her because, as she says, it hates her.
Well, you're half naked in a house with a child that's not any relation to you whatsoever.
Yeah, so let's explain
bark.
ourselves.
Yeah.
This is a warning bark.
I'm pretty sure that's what German Shepherds were for back then.
Just-
we have a kid. Let's make sure to get a dog that barks loud.
Yeah, let's get a dog that's going to warn us when there's a pervert in the house.
Because we don't have the registry yet.
That's right. We don't know what a pervert looks like. Sometimes they're women.
It's true.
Yep. So yeah, they get right to it. Nobody questions anything. We're just right on the couch.
Yep.
Just fucking in the public room, you know?
Annie is nowhere, which is beginning to concern Laurie. And this is like the major downside to sneaking around to bang your secret boyfriend while your parents aren't paying attention is that being the norm is a problem. Because when somebody goes AWOL for like almost an entire night, all of their friends are like, all right, well, they just found some stairs to fuck on. Mm-hmm. They just found any couch in a house.
Whatever's happening is
back
consensual.
of the car. All right, do you see Paul's car? Nah, well, they're probably still in it while they're getting it in it.
Is that car rocking? They're probably in the in-between bangings if it's not.
They're probably taking a breather, which happens apparently every minute and a half with these teens. Holy fuck.
Yeah, like rabbits. And like, yeah, fuck, Jesus Christ. So yeah, they're fucking on the couch. Michael Myers, feet away, just in the doorway, watching them.
It's fine.
Just in this public. This is what you get. You're gonna fuck in a public space. You're gonna get watched.
That's right. You know,
That's
it's not
what
a
happens.
crime to film inside a window of a public area of a house.
Interesting.
Living rooms.
Good to know.
You can just shoot right in their kitchen.
Hell, get up in there. Become the third. Become the third.
My name's Mike.
This whole movie, Mike's a cuck.
Yeah.
He's
You might as well be
pissed about
sitting
it.
in a chair.
So we them fucking, and then Jamie Lee Curtis looks out the window to see like the van across the street. She's like, I know whose van that is. And then she sees the lights go off and she's like, I know what that means. I'm left out of fucking. I'm the only one not fucking.
She basically pouts about it.
Yeah.
What does she say? I guess everyone's having a good time tonight.
Yeah, something like that.
Yo.
How come they chose that empty house to fuck in and didn't come over here to fuck?
You don't get to be mad about it because, Annie was trying to make that happen for you.
Yup.
Real hard. Oh, yeah? That guy Ted or whatever his name is? Ben Tramer? The
Ben
not
Kingsley?
a namest name I've ever fucking heard. Ben Tramer?
Was it Devon? It was Devon.
That was Devon. Yeah, whatever. Devon. That's a drag queen.
It's literally it's just no name. It's no name. It's no name for any man.
So I like this bang session between Lynda and Bob here because it lasts about 5 moans and then he rolls off her and then she says fantastic. Dude, how long has it been for both of you? 30 seconds at most? Yeah, let's get a beer. Double light up that cigarette. It's back in the day, okay? And this is a thing as per Don Draper, but I mean that's based with a nugget of truth anyway. That scene cost a cigarette company so much money. Anytime somebody smokes after an O, it costs money.
I'm not surprised.
They're like, we want the cigarette to be the first thing in that woman's mouth next.
Next.
Yeah. After the last thing in her mouth.
It's next in line after the flesh cigarette.
So Bob goes down to get a beer and Michael Myers creates a new way for him to drink it right in his sternum. I don't know at what point he did the the thing where cops have the baton and it's like extendable so they pull it out?
Yeah, they kind of
it's way longer.
They like whip it out.
He must have done that with the knife and turned it into a 2-foot fucking machete.
Yeah,
because it goes through Bob and then impales him onto the wall.
Strong enough that he's up off the ground.
Yeah, so that's a halberd.
And like it's not even into a wall; it's into a cupboard in the kitchen. So it's
flimsy fake wood door, and that's good enough.
And Michael's out here just hanging 180-pound art on it.
Yeah, and then Bob's breathing. You could see him breathing, and the knife's not even in his body. They're doing that magic trick thing where it's like in behind him in frame.
It's in between his arm and his
it's in his armpit.
Yeah,
and then he just stares, and Mike just watches his fucking. He's like, "Yep, this piece is finished."
Art installed. We skipped over the fact that somebody's like somebody's calling them on the phone while they're fucking, and he's like, I can't fuck while the phone's ringing.
It's Laurie because Annie's not home.
Yeah.
So it's like this is a concerned phone call, right?
Nah.
I can't bang with a ring in the background.
Oh, the phone's done? Let's get back to it then.
Perfect. Let me rip it off the hook. Just in case your parents call.
5 more pumps and I'm done. We just struck cum. Not oil. So yeah, that happens. And like how anybody doesn't see Michael coming, like the dude's breathing like an ugly dog watching a ham turn. You know what I'm saying? How does anybody not hear him? He's like a fucking pug watching a rotisserie.
Like a pug anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime they're awake.
Anytime life is in a pug.
It's loud.
Yeah, this is just Michael walking around in this mask. Take the mask off if you're having that much trouble.
Funniest part of the whole film, that door slowly opening and him just in a sheet with the glasses on. That is the funniest fucking thing. Holy fuck. I don't know if it's supposed to be scary. I'm sure it is. I burst into tearful laughter when that shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, the fact that he had to put the glasses on just so you like, oh, yeah, that's Paul.
The slowest opening of that door, dude. To like the most underwhelming reveal of a costume.
It's like
Imagine you paid money to go see theater and it's like the curtain lifts super slow and that's what you get.
And it literally is a guy like, boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Holy fuck.
And then he bows and fucking leaves the stage.
Worst wizard ever.
I don't remember, but like I'm pretty sure like was there a pattern on the sheet as well?
No, it's just white. Flat white.
It would have been so much funnier if there was like a flower pattern.
It would have, yeah.
Well,
so Linda's like, a person with my boyfriend's glasses on?
Gotta be.
Here you go. Boop, tits.
Yeah, you see anything
How do you like that? How do you like them titties?
These extended nipples?
How do you like them apples?
Fucking must be ice cold in that room.
Anyway, Michael does not like them.
No,
he likes them so bad. He doesn't like them so not at all that he has to strangle her about it.
That's right.
And then, like, Laurie's so used to getting fuck dialed that she picks up the phone while she's trying to, because they get into an argument because he didn't immediately pop a boner with her tits out.
Yeah.
She's like, fine. Well, I'm bored, so I'm going to call my friend and make you listen to us chat about books. Not at all, because I hate them. And it just sounds like fucking over the phone. And Laurie's like,
She doesn't even do that. She's just like, I expect her to be like, oh, you didn't have to fucking call and brag about it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
But she's just like, huh.
You're making some weird sounds.
Boy, oh boy, this is. Huh.
I'm such a virgin, I don't even know what it sounds like.
Well, that's that.
That is that.
I think that's yeah. She's concerned enough at that point. She crosses the street.
Now, cut to Loomis.
Cut right to Loomis,
who has been staking out the same house on the same street since before the sun went down. So when he turns around and immediately sees Michael Myers' car that's been parked there since Laurie and Annie got home, 3 or 4 houses down, in my head I go, hey man, put your fucking glasses on. How didn't you see that all night? How didn't the sheriff see that? How didn't Laurie? Nobody saw it?
You would think that it's
within running distance.
They'd at least be on the lookout.
Because Loomis runs right over to the car and goes, that's the car.
Is it his car? Because like if it's his car, he should fucking recognize his car right away.
My thought
or at least
is
be
that,
like, I've got a car like that.
My thought is that first of all, you should see the logo no matter what because he fucking works there.
You would think, yeah.
My thought was that it was not his car specifically, but like a transport vehicle to and from like the hospital office to the actual hospital because that's the guy he talks to later. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter worth a shit because he should have seen the car.
He should have seen the car.
So fuck you, movie, for that. Guys, and then I just got mad. I just got real mad about that.
Yeah, the doctor really, he puts all his marbles in the basket of, like, Michael's going to come back to this house for sure.
And this is the other thing, too, is that, okay, Michael's house, Annie's house, Lynda's house, and Laurie's house are all within walking distance of each other. And guess where Loomis is? Dead center in all of them. He didn't hear or see Michael fucking ambling around outside all day and evening. He didn't hear the screams of women being murdered down the street.
The literal screams and then the car horn of, like, her head landing on the...
Yeah.
and just, like...
she fucking goes out of her way to honk it, too.
And it's like a long, like, meh.
Yeah.
Like you know somebody's passed out on the wheel.
Yup. Michael Myers carrying that corpse right through lights on the front fucking lawn. Nothing.
The kid sees it. The kid can spot that shit from across the street.
But nah, dude, Loomis is like, if it ain't within 20 feet of me, it's not my problem.
You're going to have to murder somebody right here.
Fuck.
You
didn't think. You didn't think when you made the movie.
No.
You thought people wouldn't be willing to walk anywhere.
Nope. Joke's on you, fuckface. So Jamie just, like, goes across the street, leaves the kids
Asleep.
Leaves the kids asleep. Just, you know, there's trouble afoot.
Doesn't lock the door.
Don't lock the... it's locked later. It must be one of those
That's
magic
weird.
locks. Yeah.
It must be.
Because she screams and throws a potted plant at the side of the house to wake up the kid. And he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to...
He doesn't even with any urgency whatsoever. It's like he wakes up groggy and, what, Laurie? Why? I threw a plant and I'm yelling out here.
Well,
Please.
she's already told him, like, boogeyman doesn't exist. So he's not concerned.
Well, that's a fucking problem.
If there's no boogeyman, what are you screaming about, you bitch?
God, I was sleeping.
You already fucking done told me there's nothing to be afraid of. If I get down there, I swear to God, and there's something to be afraid of.
I'm never going to trust a babysitter again. By the way, how pissed off is Paul at home right now? Just with a fucking bag of frozen peas on his swollen nutsack. Like, Annie. Annie!
Annie, you got half an hour longer, and then I'm finishing this one.
And going to bed. I can only wait so long, all right? Dr. Dementia is about to move into the weird softcore couch hump stuff that happens at, like, midnight.
Oh, my God. Yeah, if I miss the Red Shoe Diaries, this is going to be a soft load in the sink.
The kitchen sink.
Of course. That's the only... You want to hear that metal, like, ping?
You want to hear that, huh?
That's the whole point of shooting it in the sink.
I don't know how you stand on your tiptoes.
Well, I don't do it.
My counter's above my waist.
Oh, yeah, so is mine. I don't know who's shooting it in the sink. That's crazy.
Unless you're arcing it perfectly, but you got no control over that when it happens. It's like a fire hose, but worse.
And, like, sometimes it doesn't arc, you know? Sometimes it's just like it's like a lava flow.
Dude, you're getting pyroclastic with it over here.
Yeah. Not every eruption's an explosion. It can't be.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a trickle. There's a name for that kind of volcano. I don't remember what it is.
Impotent?
Disappointing.
So anyway, we're just gonna fucking walk right into the neighbor's house and then call the dead bodies meatheads. Really nice. I know you don't know they're dead, but, like, maybe think about it.
Fuck.
You fucking meatheads, are you fucking in here?
Great.
Just leave the kids. Bob's body isn't stabbed to the wall, so that's luring.
Confusing to have, yeah. So, the fucking... Earlier in the movie, Loomis goes to the goddamn unkept cemetery.
That's right.
And there's a gravestone missing, and the cemetery curator's like, oh, man, I sure wish you hadn't interrupted my story about another murder so that we could look at my bad job at my job.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's the one we're trying to find? Judith Myers? 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. Right here. The missing one.
I didn't realize that tombstones were made with, like, a piece on the bottom that actually goes under the earth.
Like a foot.
Yeah.
I imagine they have to have it.
You can't just, like, kick it over like an asshole, right?
Well, yeah, because everybody be out here disrespecting tombs,
like
right?
Michael Myers. Anyway, I bring this up because it's very confusing to me when Laurie goes into the room and sees Annie dead on the bed, and the tombstone is just over her head like her name's Judith Myers.
I don't get it.
What may they have been thinking when they chose to do that?
Tombstones are spooky.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, no, not really.
No.
It's kind of just a carved rock.
It is very much so just a carved rock.
Tombstones are either spooky or reverent, depending on what kind of cemetery they're in.
I mean, they're
If it's a Judith Myers tombstone, then spooky. If it's a wall with a lot of Jewish names on it,
ooh,
that's just sad.
yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
Both tombstones.
yikes.
And if there's no name, actually, I guess the white crosses do have names. But if it's a boring white cross, then you're supposed to stand for a minute.
So what I thought was like, I figured John Carpenter, like he probably just like fucking hit his head.
Now, see, that was a World War II joke.
Oh no, I got it.
About the tragedy of World War II.
Oh yeah, no, they've had enough moments of silence. All right.
No, I'm gonna be loud.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I gave you one every fucking year of public school. When is it enough?
I stopped in high school.
Same.
We just stayed seated.
That's right. No, we didn't. We had to stand. It was dumb.
Oh no, the thing was to stand. I just didn't.
Oh, and you didn't get yelled at?
No.
Nice. Well, anyway, I figured John Carpenter had probably just struck his head at some point and forgot that the scary part of a graveyard is the bodies underneath and not the rocks that tell you where dead bodies are.
Yeah. I'm not careful of tripping into the well. Or rather, no, I am careful of tripping into the well. I'm not careful of tripping over the sign that says wells right there. There
you go.
Not the greatest analogy, okay, but
not the greatest movie. So
true.
You gave it all the effort it needed. She's upset. She's upset looking at this fucking thing. By the way, tombstone, real fresh looking.
Yeah.
For having been there for how
30 years?
Yeah.
I think.
Can't be.
Well, he's in his 30s. 15 years minimum.
That's that's I didn't do the math, but I don't think it adds up.
He's like, I spent 15 years, blah, 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 and then like another 7. So it's like, so he was 6, and then it's 15, and then it's, so that makes it just over 10, so he's like 31.
So we've got, oh God, what year did it say it started? What was
I already met him when he was 6 years old, okay, so he's 6.
But like, it's 1963.
And we're in, I assume, 1978.
How many years is that?
Well, that's 15.
You win this round, John Carpenter. You're lucky I'm not good at math.
Yeah, tough. Math is tough.
So yeah, anyway, so it's real fresh. So he must have polished that up.
Yeah.
Because no rock looks that fresh after being left outside.
Okay. That's why he was pissed. The cemetery curator or whatever wasn't doing his job. Like, this fucking tombstone's filthy. I'm killing everyone.
How dare you let my sister, whom I murdered, get her tomb marker get covered in moss.
I'm going to make sure that this town has no sisters of that same age.
No sisters left behind. See, Bob's body fucking swings out.
It bobs to and fro.
LOL. Spooks are good. Spooks are real good.
And then she eats it over a banister, which is fucking so funny, but somehow she lands right side up.
Yep.
It's all good. Hurts her leg. That doesn't come back to affect anything at all.
Oh, Michael comes out of the darkness and stabs her impossibly.
Yeah,
he stabs her and at the same time does not stab her at all.
Lunges and just catches the shirt, but he doesn't do anything to correct that. He's just like, yeah, fuck that arm shirt.
All the time in the world to have done something about it, but
yeah, something different, like grab anything.
It must be a turn-based game because
he's been playing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab you, and you fall over the banister and crack your body off the stairs, every stair, all the way down.
Every single
stair. So that happens. And then here comes Michael.
Then as Laurie's escaping, she becomes completely unable to operate a simple door lock 3 times. And then she goes to the one door that's been propped shut by a rake. Let me tell you, that's not stopping me.
Oh, especially when that door is made out of glass and thin pieces of wood?
In fairness to her, she does break the window and then move the rake. How about this? I'm opening the door. It's a rake.
I'm not even going to give it to her, Jay. Like, she takes far too long to decide to...
That's true. She does cower.
She jiggles that door handle for long enough for Michael to go, I'm coming in.
I'm pretty sure you could pull that door just enough to drop the rake and then push it open.
It's flimsy.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sure you could have picked up anything and hit the door with it, and it just would have...
You could have jumped through the door.
You could have.
Honestly.
The pains were probably small enough. I doubt you'd get enough damage to really do anything. Like, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If anything, like, those little panes will probably just, like, pop out of the wood. They're not going to break.
Might not even shatter, yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem with jumping through a thing is that you linger in it while you're jumping through it. If you come at it with speed, you're going to clear the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even worry.
Yeah.
People get cut not when they punch through a window, but when they pull their arm back out.
Oh, yeah, I've seen too
they're
many.
bad. They're bad. Yeah.
Too many videos of that.
Not a fan.
Fuck.
This town of Haddonfield is sleepy, super friendly, so friendly that crime isn't even caution taped off in the town center.
No.
Suddenly becomes not so friendly when girls may be being raped outside. Because Laurie's just running around screaming help, and she's not being very clear, and people are turning their patio lights on and going, nope!
They're coming to the window.
Nope, I'm asleep.
They're making eye contact through a thin piece of glass and then turning the lights off.
Closing the shutters like when you hit the close button of the elevator. I'm trying to stop it.
Ah, boy.
I can't. It's not.
I'd fucking help you, but I've already had my nightcap, so I'm in no condition to dial 911.
I'm not decent. It's 1978.
My vagina is out under this thick burlap moo-moo.
How about thin, wispy nightgown that you can see right through if it's backlit?
Two kinds of sleepwear in the 70s. You were either going to church on Sundays or a slut.
You're either Farrah Fawcett or Dolores Claiborne. This is the name of what's her face. I couldn't remember her fucking name. Joe Bennett.
You're talking about Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates, yeah.
And you're talking about in
Claiborne.
Misery.
I'm talking about in Dolores Claiborne, but also Misery.
Oh, fuck. What's her name in Misery, then? She has a really dumb name.
It's like Judy.
Is it
or
Judy?
Ruth or Rose. It's something like that.
She's got a really, let's say,
Annie.
Fitting. It is Annie. Is it
Annie?
It's Annie.
Okay, we got there.
We got there.
Or like Fanny. She's got a lot of it.
And because she's homely. So there's also, while she's struggling with this door, the cupboard swings open and there's just a dead girl in there.
Yeah.
Just fit her in the cupboard.
Cross-eyed. Also, still cross-eyed.
Still cross-eyed. That's how you die. He didn't do the thing where he like puts pressure on your eyelids to close them. He just left those crossed eyes. Because it's fucking hilarious.
So, I didn't really, Mike, so she goes to that fucking house and tries it and it doesn't work. And then she goes back to her own house where the kids are. And somehow the door has now become locked.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's, banging on that. Mike Myers in this scene takes 5 years to cross a street.
He does that thing from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where like Willy Wonka wipes out and does like a little roll at the end.
Yeah.
He's doing that across the street.
Or the fucking, I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it might be Black Dynamite, where it's like, and the car's going off the cliff. And they keep cutting to the same, like the car's halfway down the cliff, and then it's back up at the top driving off the cliff again.
Because
they wanted to extend the shot.
Is it an old movie on purpose?
Black Dynamite's a comedy that makes fun of that shit.
Okay, all right.
So they do it on purpose in that, but it's like that.
Okay.
Or like when somebody's about to have an accident, they're screaming behind the wheel.
Yeah.
And it's like, like the car keeps almost crashing.
Yeah, they get as close as they
keep cutting
can.
and he's somehow farther away. Like his walk involves 4 backflips, like a Monty Python sketch.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, he doesn't make it, and she gets into the fucking house. And then she gets a knitting needle and puts that in his eyeball.
Yeah.
Or neck, sorry, not eyeball. So I don't know why his eye's lazy later. Because the knife, that's why. Okay.
I'll tell you why. So, she locks the door. It doesn't fucking matter. There's a window big enough for him to stroll through.
Yep.
Stroll through.
Mm-hmm. Brisk afternoon.
And he's in the house already. And you're in the fucking room with him. You don't even know. The dude's breathing like a fucking pug.
It's it's so quiet in this house.
We've established that this man breathes like he's been on a treadmill all day. It's upsetting. It's loud. He's
Elevator
out of
was
shape.
broken in his building, and he's on the 10th floor.
They've had him locked in one room. How do you expect him to have any sort of stamina?
He's got no cardio, unless he's doing laps around the room.
I imagine he is.
He must be.
Yeah. So he's behind the couch somehow.
Yeah, surprise.
Somehow he walked
I'm ethereal.
through the window of the room you're in.
Mm.
I didn't see it.
No.
Window's in plain view most of this, and you didn't see it, and the window's right there.
She actually just let him in.
Might as well have.
She came in and she was like, "Oh, hey, let me hold the door."
Yeah. So he's behind the couch, and again, for somebody who's supposed to be the scariest, most evil killing guy.
Yeah, killingest guy in the world.
He sinks that knife deep in the couch, so deep that
it didn't even bleed.
And
catch me.
I'll be just fine.
Pretending I'm not.
Yeah. So stabs him in the neck with a knitting needle.
That takes him out for a sec.
Like in the 70s, I'm guessing knitting needle. Were they sharp?
Were they serrated? Did they
they're
have like a fucking a anchor-sized hook on the end?
Because like they're
What are you grabbing with that?
yeah, like what's the gauge on a knitting needle? It's so thick. There's no way.
It's
so dull and thick.
Unless she perfectly speared him in the carotid artery, and in that case, there'd be blood.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, she stabs through a latex mask.
That's a good point too. Yeah, there's no way it's that pointy.
Yeah, so it gets him with the knitting needle. You know how everybody is always stabbed.
She could barely carve a pumpkin.
Barely. The pumpkin looks like shit. And then she like looks and he's like on the ground. He's like, well, that's good enough.
Yeah, no double tap, no nothing.
Pardon me, I'm gonna flop over on the couch for a little bit.
I'm sure this isn't a mistake I'll not learn from later.
Yeah.
So let's grab the kids. Okay, we got the kids.
Yeah, we got the kids. Thank
the fucking
God.
Kids hide in the closet because he's still kind of around. I thought I got him, but not quite. So she throws the kids into one closet while he's coming up the stairs, and then 10 feet away from the door frame that they're hiding in that room, hides in the shutter closet with the hangers, making the most fucking noise that anyone in this movie has made up to this point, getting into that closet.
It's a bizarre choice to open.
Hang on, let me get in the closet and hide from Mike. I'm not in here.
Boy, oh boy, there's nobody in this closet.
Don't look in this one.
Like she opens the porch door as if to trick him, like he's gonna think you escaped. Meanwhile, you're in there with the hangers playing the triangle.
Yeah, fucking with spoons on the shutters like it's a washboard.
So it takes him so long to open.
Holy fuck.
Listen.
And it's a shutter door closet, okay? In 1978.
He's trying to open it, and the door, with the force he is trying to open the door, it is opening, and he is using just as much force to hold the door closed.
Actively closing it while he's opening it.
Yeah, and the top of the door jiggling.
Here's the other thing about these doors,
it's jiggling
right?
like Jello.
These doors have the structural integrity of rice paper walls.
Mm-hmm.
You can open that door whether you turn the handle or not. Just pull.
I don't think there's a handle. I honestly think it's just there's just a push. It's like if there's a handle, it's a knob. It's not a handle. It's a knob.
And it's those doors that fucking when they open, they're on tracks, so they open like sideways and out.
Yep.
Nope. So difficult that I'm just gonna punch through it, which you should have done from the beginning. And then I'm going to aimlessly swing around and then just poke my head in to get a knife right in my eye.
It's not even that, Jay. So
hits him with the hanger first.
You're right. He struggles with that door so long she has time to take apart a coat
Unravel
hanger.
a hole like she's
Have you seen a metal coat hanger?
They're not easy.
You need pliers.
Well, I mean, you can do it with your hand, but it's going to require force.
With the timing she had.
Yeah.
She must have the forearms of somebody who jerks off.
Well, she's carrying pumpkins all day.
That's right. Anyway,
that's where she has most of her muscles. Forearm. Yeah. She's practicing for Mr. Tramer.
That's right. Because he drives around in a mental institution vehicle wearing a mask. And those are the guys who are famously the hardest to jerk off.
Yeah, because they don't want it.
It just takes him a long time to come because you got to do something fucking weird.
Yeah, or he's way too in his head about what you look like in pieces.
Exactly. So that getting poked in the eye is enough for him to drop his knife, and that's over for him now.
Yeah.
She's got the knife, and
perfect. I'll leave him here because that worked so well the first time.
Yeah, let me stab him and then throw the knife down at his feet.
Why wouldn't you at least keep the fucking goddamn?
Yep. So she leaves the closet and
All right, kids, get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
And so the kids run down the fucking street screaming, thank God Loomis is within 5 feet of them or else he wouldn't have heard or seen anything.
Yeah, if he wasn't right there, right then, he never would have found Michael.
Nah, and Laurie'd be dead. Perfect. Anyway, he goes into that house just in time to unload his entire gun for the first time all movie right into him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he and it's not even like we want to keep him alive.
No.
So
Loomis does not want to keep him alive.
Apparently this stabbing this one person as a child scared the shit out of this doctor. They're that kind of evil.
He's like, I work in the hospital. Now, I've seen some people like stuff cats into other people and then other cats, like a Russian nesting doll, like the worst kind that you could probably ever see.
And that's a Tuesday.
And somebody just fucking 2 days ago ate their own shit, threw it up, and then forced it down the throat of another patient. This mic, we got to get this mic though.
I'm gonna load a 7th bullet in this revolver.
Yeah.
Just
Septuple tap.
And possibly I'm gonna reload.
So he falls off the balcony, and we spend just enough time not looking for him to get up and disappear classically into the night.
As Jamie Curtis weeps like she's been doing this whole fucking film. She when she walks in and sees her friend dead on the bed, she was like weeping to the point where I'm like, is she not dead? Is she like...
Yeah.
Like
she does stand there and cry about it for way too long.
Yeah, is that her struggling to live? What are we doing? No, she's dead.
Yeah.
It's just Jamie Lee Curtis making enough noise for the both of them. That's all it is.
That's where the movie ends, though, guys.
Well, the movie ends with a lot of fucking mask breathing.
Yeah.
A lot of shots of things that we've already seen,
Yeah.
and the heaviest perverted breathing.
That's true. Indicating that I guess he's still alive and his business is unfinished.
Yep.
Guess what? Move. Halloween 1978 gets a fucking 5.5 out of 10 from me.
I gave it a 3.
A 3? You went deep, dude.
That was
Woo!
That was almost Clown House bad.
So I originally went a whole point above that, and then in my head I was like, nah, that's nostalgia blinders.
You know what? I'll give it a 4 because
Yeah.
it was the 70s.
That's
And this is the first scary thing to ever have been seen.
That's the concession. It's either this or Cannibal Holocaust, and that's for a different group of people.
God, this is a bad...
It's not a good movie, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what...
Matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say Mike Myers, not the greatest movie monster. All he does is keep getting up. That's his whole shtick.
Impossibly.
And then he fights Busta Rhymes in a house that's on fire. That does happen.
Oh, God.
Just so everybody is aware.
He also gets on a boat. Jamie Lee Curtis can't go anywhere.
No. She currently can't. She certainly can't go into a nursing home where she belongs.
All right.
What the fuck movies you got for me this week?
I got a couple movies, a couple options here. Few themes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I came here looking for.
I think two of these themes have 2 movies.
Okay. You loaded me up.
You know what? No, I'm not
Change
gonna.
your mind on that.
We're gonna scratch one of these. One of these themes has 2 movies, and yeah. Okay. First theme, a guy.
Because he is.
He
really is just, especially on Halloween, like he's just a guy dressed up.
Yep. Second theme, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
A mask.
Y'all were struggling
Yes.
this morning.
Bad movie.
Holy fuck.
I didn't want to go with like, all right, let's just go with every killer movie. Here's your generic guy with a knife.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of them was Knife. I scratched Knife out because like, that's every movie. That's every Child's Play movie.
It's a lot of movies, yeah.
All right, so you got a guy, you got a mask, and then you got Not As Good As It's Remembered and has been remade.
For Not As Good As It's Remembered, and it's been remade, are we going with the original or the remake?
We're going to go with the original because it's not as good as you remember it.
I want to know. I want that one.
Well, that's not the only one. There's one more.
Okay.
And then a holiday for which you have either a summertime holiday or a spring holiday.
Oh, shit. Not
Please.
even winter.
No.
Interesting.
You know what? You got a spring holiday and then you got another holiday. Because you know what? I'm actually not quite sure, but I think it's a summer holiday. Pretty sure it's a summer holiday.
Rumspringa.
That's when pirates go and show their titties. Right?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I still want Not As Good As It's Remembered because I want to know so bad.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're watching Amityville Horror.
The original Amityville Horror, dude?
That's what you wanted?
Holy fuck.
That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted?
I don't even know if I've seen it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody says it sucks. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Let's go then. Yep, that's fine.
All right.
If I've seen it, I certainly remember it not at all.
Good. At least it'll be new to both of us then.
Yeah, perfect.
So a guy was
Yeah.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Nice. I knew that one was there.
A Mask. Friday the 13th Part 3 specifically.
Knew it was going to be a Friday the 13th at least.
It was that or Texas Chainsaw.
Yep.
And then a holiday.
Yeah.
For the spring holiday, you had Mother's Day, which we were going to watch the original.
Nice. Okay.
And then Midsummer, which
Yep.
It's summer, right?
It's the end of spring, the beginning of summer.
That's what I thought.
So you're right anyway.
Well,
that's also why I said Rumspringa.
Christ, that's the film. I'm
sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I went into it
honestly.
with a fucking. I was like, man, I'm really gonna sit down and enjoy a fucking classic, and then 20 minutes deep, I'm like, my mom was wrong.
There are a lot of holes in this plot, and I can't put my fingers in all of them. There's not enough fingers for
I need
these
more
holes.
hands, and they're too wide. The holes. Lynda's, Annie's.
All the plots are leaking out. Fuck. Yeah, I think this podcast is better than the movie.
The other thing
we
about
did
it
more
too is
justice.
like it doesn't. That series doesn't really get better. There might be like one or two gems throughout the entirety of its like 20 movie deep catalog, but I mean, that's your starting point.
They're certainly not the ones that fucking Rob Zombie made, I'll tell you that.
No, fuck you. I don't need more Michael Myers' origin story. It was good enough as it was.
He stabbed his sister, her tits were out.
Born psychologically unhinged, fucked up, killed a sister. That's all I need. That's all that's needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I especially don't need, let me tell you, especially don't need the weird, before he stabs his sister, he walks over to her asleep and feels a titty.
Oh, come on.
I especially didn't need that, Robert.
Robert Zombie. You
Robert
piece
M.
of
Zombie.
shit.
You had to throw that in, yeah? He's also like 12, so he's at like puberty age, so it's even worse.
You think you can just make Dragula and then do whatever you want?
He does think that. You think you can go on tour with Marilyn Manson for 25 years and then just do what you want?
You think Dragula's good enough to coast on?
You
for
were
25
suspiciously
years?
quiet during Marilyn Manson's entire court case.
Yeah, where were you and your fucking top hat and your wife?
When he was putting meat on women without cooking it.
Take that, bitch.
Grindhouse Movie Club. Everybody gets in the glass box eventually. See, because he had one when you misbehaved, you go in the box. Yep. And then he'd probably put meat on you.
As a punishment. Yeah. You're a vegetarian, huh?